Alrighty, everybody, welcome to today's stream. It's been a while since I've had a stream like this. We're going to start today going over the final reveals for set 4. We have the entire set now, I'm almost certain, and that's really exciting. I'm expecting it all to go onto The Sims soon. When it does, we'll probably look into it a little bit, but I really want a large focus on set 3. Where I'm at, set 3 is about to be the big next thing for us, so we really want to make sure that everyone is well prepared for everything coming their way in that set. Having said that, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over the spoilers for set 4. Then we're going to be doing some set 3 testing. Today we're going to be looking at Nami. Before we hop into that, real quick reminder, as I do with every stream, the Grand Line Cup, excellent event. I will be running in person at my store in Viaport Mall, Rotterdam, New York. It's going to be a sweet event. There's going to be awesome prizing, giveaways if you pre-register. I talk about this every stream, so I'm not going to go too deep into it, but here's all the info you need, and you can pre-register and get all of the info in the link in the description or the About section of the Twitch if that is where you are. So let's move on from the Grand Line Cup. We're going to start talking some set 4 spoilers. So let me get this up here quick so that I've got the translation. Well, where did my page go? Here we are. There's the thread. The 18th video leaks. Boom. All right. So, here's another reveal. We've got Charlotte Amand. 3 cost, 3,000 power slasher. 2k counter, though. Big Mom Pirates. Activate main once per turn. You may discard 1 card with trigger from your hand. Rest up to one of your opponent's cost 2 or lower characters. I'm actually a pretty big fan of this card. Flexible 2k counters with multiple uses are really nice. This character does not rest itself, which I really like, so it's a little bit harder to remove than most of the effects with most of the cards with a similar effect. You know, the card I relate this to most is the really bad promo Yamato here. But this card forces it to rest itself. Discarding card with trigger is definitely not great. At the same time, not forcing itself to rest, being reusable every turn, and being a 2k counter, so really you're running it more for the 2k counter, and every once in a while you'll use it with an alternate effect. It's exactly what we want for 2k counters, so I think Charlotte Amand is pretty cool, very well designed card, and I think it'll be run in a lot of yellow decks, because the current yellow 2k counters, right, like let's take a look at those real fast. We're gonna yellow counter power 2000. Come on. You know what? Whatever. So, I mean, it's better than both Sanjis, which you are currently only running because Pudding can grab them, right? This Pudding, it can't even be grabbed by the other Pudding. You definitely run it over this one if you're even running this one right now. This Yamato is terrible. You definitely don't run this. Stroizen's pretty decent, but really, I mean, I think this yellow card replaces any of these 2k counters in our decks moving forward. It's just more useful than most of them. First one to get cut would obviously be Pudding because you can't search for it, but if you're not running Pudding, you'd cut Sanji and then Stroizen, in my opinion. All right. Let's move on to the next reveal. Oh, our other secret rare. And of course, Rosinante. Great, great pick for our secret rare. This card is really strong too. 8 power, 8 cost, 8,000 power. Navy and Don Quixote Pirates. Cool typing. A little bit of Fujitora support randomly in the set. I really like that. While still promoting the Don Quixote Pirates, of course. On enemy's turn, if this card is restive, your active originally 5-cost characters cannot be KO'd by effects. So, 5-cost characters in green are really, really important, especially come that set, right? Like, you've got your Law Blocker. That's the big one. Can't be KO'd by effects. But you've also got the new, I think it's called Diamante is his name. And he's a 5-drop 6 blocker that untaps at the end of your turn. So making it so he can't be KO'd by effects is really good. There's many other green cards. I mean, green 5 is where green really thrives, right? Like, protect your Hawkins. Why not? And then on play, you may rest this character, play a 5-cost green character from your hand. So the turn you play him, you immediately get to rest him. Then he's an 8k beater every subsequent turn. On top of that, he's protecting some of the highest value targets in your deck. I think this is going to be definitely run in Doflamingo decks, in a lot of green stuff, honestly. It does depend on the variant, right? Because every green deck is going to be running the new 10-drop Doflamingo, right? So if you're playing some kind of 8-cost kid stuff still, which I don't really see the value in right now, but if you're doing it, you don't really want to run this because you're clunking up too much, right? Like, no counter stat. Green has a lot of good top end. Having said that, I think this is going to be going into a lot of decks. And I know I'm planning on running it in my Doflamingo build. So let's talk about your boy, Senior Pink. Senior Pink's a 3-cost 5,000 power specialist with Don Quixote Pirates as his typing. His ability is when attacking, you can pay 1 and rest, so you rest 1 Don from your area. If your leader has the Doflamingo Pirates type, rest up to one of your opponent's cost 4 or lower characters, then during your end phase, set 1 Don as active. And this card has no counter stats. So, I gotta be real. I'm not a huge fan of Senior Pink. I wish he was a little bit better. I feel the untapping at the end of the turn does not make up for the fact that it only hits cost 4. I can't see myself running this card over Okiku. Because resting 5-cost cards, like, if it was from 6 to 5, that's not that important to switch, right? Like, that's why I like Treble more than Yamato. Is because the Treble is so good in the deck, and it hitting different cost is fine. Or is Treble still 6? There's something that hits 5, doesn't matter. This card hitting 4 means you're not resting those Diamantes. You're not resting those Law Blockers. You're not resting Secret Air Yamatos. You're not resting 5-drop Luffys that they've been holding for a turn. Like, there's so many prime targets at 5. The untapping at the end of your turn really doesn't make up for the fact that you don't hit 5. And since it's only a Doflamingo leader, you can't even splice this into other decks in order to get that untap effect. Doflamingo doesn't really need the untap effect. So, I don't personally really see this card as all that good. I would rather just run Okiku still. Let's talk alt arts. So these alt arts are phenomenal, right? You've got your Diamante here, your Sugar. I love Sugar's face in this, and your Treble. 3 green alt arts. I feel like I don't really care about Diamante getting an alt art, but I don't know who else to give it to, right? Maybe Senior Pink, but his card is so bad. Whereas, like, this card I think is going to get run in, like, every Doflamingo deck. This card I don't think is going to get run in any. So I think maybe they wanted to give it to a card that it's actually going to see play. Can't believe they did my boy Senior Pink dirty like that. Sugar is absolutely phenomenal. What an amazing alt art. Same with Treble. These are utterly gorgeous. Oh, we've got the confirmed manga rare is going to be the Sabo. So that's cool. I'm not a huge fan of this Sabo's art. I don't really like his little pose here. The fact that it's a manga card is fine. I feel like getting almost back-to-back Ace Sabo manga arts is kind of boring to me. I would have much sooner seen this go to someone different, but it's kind of whatever. Like, it's cool-ish. It's not too big of a deal. And I know Sabo's a big fan favorite, especially right now to people who are caught up in the manga. So, it's probably a smart decision to give it to Sabo and Ace. Like, it's really just a popularity contest, I guess. Like, it went to Shanks, went to Katakuri? Did it go to Katakuri? No, it went to Sogeking. That makes sense. So, you know, it's really just a popularity contest. And Sabo is one of the most popular people out of this set, so I definitely get it. And now we got alt art leaders. These are by far the best alt art leaders we've seen in the game so far. This Vivi, I love this throwing in the background what's going on, what else is going on, or important characters in their lives. This Vivi alt art is absolutely gorgeous. You know, I think these are the first alt arts I've really, like, had a desire to get. Like, sometimes I get them because it's like, oh, cool, alt art leaders, that's fun. These are just flawless. I love this so much. It hits you right in the feels. Same with this. Rebecca's is definitely nowhere near as impactful as Vivi's, but I don't think any of them are going to be as impactful as this. Rebecca having this in the background, though, with Kairos and stuff, it really is nice. A little bit of fan service on Rebecca, but Rebecca's a very fan servicey character, so stunning alt art. Same with Queen hitting the other of his big 3 and the Kaido in the background. I really love this beautiful art on the character with a background of relevant stuff. Fujitora having Sakazuki in the background, and he looks like mad about it. And this is really interesting to me. You know, they could have given him the other Admirals and Sakazuki, given him something more stoic, like these guys, you know? Something more, but no, they really went for, like, an emotional connection where you can see in his face, he's upset to have these orders barked at him by Sakazuki. I think this is a really well-done leader. Croc, with his whole squad behind him, all the relevant Baroque work stuff is really nice. And it's basically the same with Doflamingo. He's just got the Doflamingo Pirates behind him. But both of these are just really, really good. Did we get a Pika card? Pika? What's his name? Pika? I think it's Pika. We didn't get her or him. So maybe we do have, or him. Maybe we do have a few more cards to go through. Or maybe they're saving them for future sets. You know, sometimes they like to give cards more stuff in the future sets. Whatever. That's fine. So those are the alt-art leaders. I especially love Vivi, but... Oh, that's Sabo. I especially love Vivi, but all of them are really, really nice. Okay. And with being wrapped up with the set 4 spoilers, we're going to move on. That's my background. We're going to be playing some Nami. Eastern. Nami. Raph's Lobby. Let's go. Here we go. Okay, we're just going to host a public game. It's the fastest way to get it dealt with. I just updated, so all I have built is Nami right now, but I wanted to play it for the stream. So Nami's is a very interesting spot. I should have shown you guys the deck list before this. Oh, opponent DC'd. He did not want to deal with that. That's so funny. Perfect. So for those of you that don't know, and I have to imagine that all of you know at this point, right? But for those of you that don't know, in set 3, they banned 2 cards. One is Moby Dick, and the other is Kabaji. And they banned Kabaji for the Nami deck. This card is kind of cracked. And even though, in my opinion, it didn't make Nami, like, S-tier broken garbage, like, it made Nami very, very strong. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think it made her, like, insanely impossible to defeat. But it promoted a very degenerate style of play and made the degenerate style of play very consistent, which is not what Bandai is going for. So I think they banned it more out of degeneracy than they did out of, oh, this deck is S-tier and needs to go away right now. Isn't the one-cost little blonde girl better than Kabaji? No. And the reason is because, I'm forgetting her name now. Kaya. So Kaya is on play, draw 2, discard 2. Which is really good, for sure, but it's a neg 1, right? You play Kaya, you lose a card in hand, you draw 2, discard 2. So you've lost a card in hand. The thing about Kabaji that made him so good is he's draw 2, discard 1. So yes, you do need the Moji. That's not that big a deal. Yeah, this guy's draw 2, pitch 1. I just got an invite from Jag who said who asked if I wanted to play a game. So I'm going to be like, sure. Let me just go over the deck list. The deck list with the stream. So this card is banned, and a lot of people are like, Nami sucks now, myself kind of included. But I'm kind of here to see. She tops like minor events every once in a while. I looked at those lists. I threw my own personal spin on them. There's a stapley card that I don't run that most other people do. We're going to see how we fare into it. So we'll see what's going on. Let's go back to the list. So for those of you that don't know, oh, what's up, Joe CeeLo? Good to see you. Your leader, the effect, 5 life, 5k power. As an additional rule, when your deck reaches 0 cards, you win the match instead of losing it. Obviously, the entirety of the Nami deck is supported towards hitting 0 cards as quickly as possible in order to ensure that that happens. She does also have Dawn ×1. When your opponent takes damage to their life through the attack of this leader, you may trash 1 card from the top of your deck. I don't do that. Fun fact. The only matchup I do that into is Whitebeard, because Whitebeard is going to take all their damage anyway, so it's completely fine to do it into Whitebeard. However, against any other matchup, giving your opponent more cards is kind of a death sentence, and it's not worth 1 mil. I've seen a lot of people do it. I think unless you're into a Whitebeard matchup, you just shouldn't be doing that, or it's going to win you the game, right? Like, if you win the game right now off of it, but they're not going to let that attack hit, so whatever. Let's get into the deck. As you can see, it's much more event-focused than it is character-focused, but we'll start with the characters. So we're running for the Impel Down Searcher Buggy. We do have a somewhat heavy Impel Down lineup in the deck. This card is honestly pretty interchangeable in my opinion, but this Mr. 1 Dazbones is one of the most important cards in the deck, and I think that's the real reason that you want to run these 4 Buggy, is it's not super likely to whiff because of all the other stuff you're running, but it really is just hopefully running 8 of this Dazbones. What does this Dazbones do? On play, add up to 1 blue event card with a cost of 1 for your trash to your hand. Our blue event cards with the cost of 1 are really important, primarily being Usopp's or Band of Doom, and more importantly, Gum Gum Giant Gavel, as counter events that also deck us out. So we're running them primarily for that. We want to be getting our deck to 0 as quickly as possible to win. These cards are both 1-drop counter events that make us mill cards. Kaya is the only 2k counter we're choosing to run in this deck. Most of the time we're preventing attacks through milling. Oh, what's up, Quap Nasty? Most of the time we are preventing attacks through events instead of countering with characters. But really, she's more here for the on-play, draw 2, trash 2. That's won me many, many games. I don't play her super often, honestly, unless I have cards worth discarding. I don't want to draw 2, discard 2 if my hand is all gas. But when you have a bunch of dead in hand, which can definitely happen in this deck, we'll talk about why later, it can be really relevant. Now, this is my personal spin. This would normally be for Zeph. Let's take a look at Zeph real fast. So, Zeph is Dawn times 1. When this character deals damage to your opponent's life, you may trash 7 cards from the top of your deck. And on play, return up to 1 character with a cost 3 or less to the owner's hand. Then you may trash 2 cards from the top of your deck. This Dawn times 1 thing almost never connects. It's not really why you're running Zeph. He's more here for the on play. You bounce, you use him to bounce your Mr. 1s or your Kayas, or maybe even your Buggies back to your hand and mill 2 cards. However, and that's really good in a lot of decks. However, the reason I cut it for Boodle is one of this deck's hardest matchups, if not its flat out worst matchup, is Katakuri. The reason is because Katakuri just puts down so much pressure at once with big cards that you just cannot get over. And this deck is, and forcing you to get rid of your life is really lame. What Katakuri will do is it will send your best triggers to the bottom of your life and then crit them away with 10-drop Big Mom. And that can make this matchup straight up unwinnable, truly. The reason I run Boodle is the best answer to Katakuri is to stop early attacks. Easiest way to do that is blockers. They're going to use their leader effect, swing a 7k, you just use a Boodle, and so you stop the attack and you mill a card. I'm kind of testing this. I haven't really done anything with it yet, but I haven't found Zeph to be too terribly useful overall by comparison. And blockers can really save you the game. So the fact that most people are running none, I don't really like. So I'm choosing to run a couple Boodle. Let's talk about our event lineup. 3 Overheat. This card is really goated. You use it to bounce your Kaya or your more likely your Daz Bones back to your hand. That's incredibly powerful. Daz Bones is high-key the best card in your deck. 3 Desert Spada. This card is more about its trigger than it is its ability, but it can be helpful having a 1-drop counter that lets you reorganize the top 3 cards of your deck, especially because you have all these counter events that can draw you cards. So controlling which cards you're going to get. No, I have not tried this build version yet. We're going over the deck list, and then we're going to play some games. Controlling which cards you're going to get are pretty helpful. But really, this card is far more about the trigger. If you do happen to hit it, you're often going to end up discarding this card to like Kaya or Giant Gavel. It can also be grabbed off of Daz Bones if you're really like whiffing on your good stuff. Sometimes you just need to play a little more defensively. We run 4 Impel Down All-Stars. This card is really funny to be running 4 of. This card is absolutely dead in hand. It serves no purpose other than its triggers. It can be grabbed off of Buggy, which is really nice because that is turning Buggy into a draw 1, so it is adding a little bit of consistency, which is why I still run 4 of this and only 3 Spada. I was originally thinking 4 Spada, 3 of this, but I really want Buggy to be able to hit. Hey, what's up, Zeonius? But with this card, you have cards that really need to be discarding cards, most importantly, Giant Gavel, but also Kaya. So having this dead card isn't really that critical, and hitting this card off of your trigger is game-winning oftentimes. So I'm running 4 of it just to hopefully see that more consistently. We run 2 Arabesque Brick Fist. It can be grabbed off of the Buggy. Just a little control event. We run a couple of control events to help you out here. Arabesque Brick Fist is notably good at because it can bounce your Daz Bones as well. So I hit this off trigger, returning Daz Bones or Kaya to hand or even Buggy sometimes can be very, very effective. But it also slows down your opponent, which is really important. 4 Deathwink. So this card is a little tricky. I've been thinking about cutting it to 3. It's kind of only good at the bitter end of the game, right? You don't really want to see it early. If you do see it early, it's often discard fodder because you only ever want 1 in hand so that you're drawing 2. We need to see some yellow to see if the changes make it goated. Hopefully we will be seeing some Katakuri matches today because that is my worst matchup by far. Best matchup by far is Ace. This deck is practically an auto win into Ace, which I personally really enjoy. Plus 6k can be really helpful in the early if you're leaving up 3 Dawn, which is more likely since we're no longer running Zeph. But really, this card is there for the draw 2, which isn't going to be happening until the bitter end of the game. Usopp's Rubber Band of Doom is absolutely wonderful. Plus 2,000 power, trash the top card of your deck. And its trigger is draw 1 and trash top card of your deck, which is a really, really powerful trigger. Get rid of 2 cards out of deck. Gum Gum Giant Gavel is you have to trash a card from your hand in order to use it. There goes your Impel Down All-Stars. There goes your Deathwing. Sometimes there goes your Arabesque Brick Fist. But then your leader, only your leader, not your characters. Now that doesn't matter for this list, but it's relevant. Gets plus 4,000 power for the battle. Then you trash the top 2 cards of your deck. Trigger, return up to 1 character that costs 4 or less to its owner's hand. You almost never use this trigger. If you use the trigger to bounce Dazbones is just getting you back Giant Gavel. Really, Giant Gavel is better served in hand. Only time to use this trigger is if you're using it on your opponent's cards for some reason. And you can reuse them with Mr. 1. Yeah, these are so important because Dazbones is bringing them back to your hand. It's your primary mill engine, honestly. Sanji's Peel-Off is absolutely wonderful. Just straight up draw 2 cards, trigger, activate its main effect. You got to be running 4 of this in your Nami builds. It's either this or Dazbones are the best card in the deck. I run 2 3000 Worlds to answer the 2 different Marcos. It can definitely be a really big swing to bottom deck the 4-drop or the 5-drop Marco. It's also just a relatively good effect in general. You can use it on anything your opponent is playing realistically, because it doesn't really matter that if it's Marco, because other than swinging into cards with Nami, you're not really KOing cards at all. But it's just probably the best control event we have access to right now for the deck, and I've been really enjoying it too. Lastly, we're rocking 4 Love Beam. Still, in my opinion, one of, if not the best counter in the game. Plus 4,000 power, draw a card if you have 3 or less cards in hand. This is really what wins us the game towards the end. Yes, I did decide to cut Zeph for Boodle. I couldn't find space for Boodle and Zeph. And honestly, I haven't been a huge fan of Zeph overall. It's more there for an on-play. It's a really, really expensive on-play for 5 Dawn. And I just think Boodle will help me more into the Katakuri. So this is what I'm testing right now. And let's go see how it goes. So I'm going to get out of these files. We're going to message Jag. Done now. Setting up a room. Multiplayer. Private. Host private game. Copy to clipboard. Room code 1.16a, of course. All right. Movement first mate. Why aren't you streaming with Max? Because he sucks. As a set, is OPO3 changing the meta or reinforcing it? Movement first mate responded changing in his opinion, but a lot of OPO2 stuff is still amazing. It is a healthy mix of both, honestly, because I would say it's a very healthy mix of both. Because what are the best 2 decks in the game right now? They are Whitebeard and Zoro. Whitebeard and Zoro are both still very good next set. They do get reinforced, but other than those 2 decks, we have a completely new fleet of decks. All the yellow decks are good. We're rocking Lucci now, maybe Nami. So I think it is more changing than reinforcing, but it does a healthy mix of both, which is what you want out of these card games. Yeah, he's fine. It's just a regular checkup that he does once a month, Joe CeeLo. Where are you, Jag? Oh, got an ab right when I asked my question. All right, I'll re-answer it if you didn't hear it. So, I say it's a healthy mix of both. We are reinforcing what are the current 2 best decks in the game, which are Whitebeard and Zoro. Those decks still become better in the next set, so it is reinforcing the top of the current meta. However, other than that, we have a pretty completely new change. Kinemon has fallen off a lot, Smoker has fallen off a lot, but we get Lucci, Katakuri, Mono Mom, and Black Yellow Mom. Blello Mom. And Black Yellow Mom, and we get, that's it, right? Yellow, black, red, and Nami, in theory. You know, Nami is a thing. It's only real blue deck. Oh, and there's a Crocodile deck that has been performing very well lately, so that's kind of interesting. Oh, my bad. Call? Yeah, sure, we can do the call. Sure. What's up, bud? Oh, I gotta turn you way up. You say something? Yep, perfect. There we are. Chat, if he ends up being too loud or too quiet, just let me know.
So, let's see. What am I gonna play? Chat, what am I gonna play? What's gonna be the deck here? And you're still in the room, right?
I'm still in the room. Same room code. Set 3 is cool because everything is fun. Chat, what? Jag wants to know what set 3 deck you should be playing.
Oh, we're doing set 3?
We are doing set 3.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Joe
CeeLo says play Uta Leader.
You know what? Fuck it, we're doing it.
Are we really? Couldn't you do something else? All right,
nope,
well,
we're doing Uta
here we go. Oh, and then he said play Innsburg. I assume he meant Iceberg.
Actually, no, I have an Iceberg built.
All right, play Iceberg. There we go.
Well,
cool. That'll be fun to see more off meta stuff. 1.16a doesn't have a huge base yet. Interesting.
Let's see, bro.
Yeah, we're doing some set 3 testing, trying to get ready for the upcoming set.
Okay, fair. What am I doing here?
Cool. I've actually never played this matchup before, so it'll be really fun to see.
All right. It's pain. Don't worry.
For you or me?
Me.
Good. You
Okay.
want to mulligan this hand. Oh my
Yeah.
god, this hand is goated.
Oh, this
Assert
hand is
dominance.
ass. Let's get it. All right. So. I'm gonna do
I
that.
am not going to Gen Con, Josilo. No, I couldn't get the time off of work.
It's a choice between this and this, this and this. Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
Okay, not bad, not bad. I'm just gonna go ahead and Sanji speed off.
Good cards. Good cards are being played. I still don't see stage. Big Sag. So we're going to.
How important is stage to this deck's?
It's worse than Kaido in a way where like at least you can actually win, still win with Kaido.
Oh, so this deck, you're saying if you don't see stage, this deck is just over.
It's an auto loss, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's a big attack. I think I'll take that.
Yeah. That's the I have no plays attack.
All right. Well, we're gonna drop a Boodle and another Boodle.
All right, cool. Let's do 7 and we'll ramp.
Yeah, I think I'll mill off that.
Yep. And then we will do a 8.
This one, I think I'm actually gonna counter.
Alright.
Just choosing what I want to trash. Sad, but I think it's Kaya.
Okay, and then let's see, 4, 5. Let me see, 5. Yeah. All right.
Okay. We'll do this, getting back that giant gavel.
Okay.
Play this Boodle.
All the boodles in the world.
All the Boodles in the world. Oh, he's only a 5k. I'll swing into him. I can't imagine he's dying, but. All right.
Oh, look at that. Oh my god.
Hey, there's your stage.
It happened.
You got it.
Okay.
One might say oodles of boodles.
Oh no, not oodles of boodles. Let me see. This and then. Oh, but that's cringe. I don't want to do that. Oh, overheat bounces 3 active. Okay, so I'm
Yes,
fine.
cost 3 or less that is active.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I'll attack for 6 and ramp.
Just 6, huh?
Yep.
Well, I think I'm still gonna overheat.
Bones back in hand. All right. I will. Let me see. Yeah, that should be fine. I will. Swing for 6.
I think I'll boodle that one.
Okay. And then I will activate leader, Dawn -1, playing Polly, use Polly, pay 2 Dawn, popping the Boodle, and ramping 1.
Alright, I will still mill.
Okay. And then I will attach 1 to Khalifa, swing, use card action, Dawn -1, draw 2, pitch 1. Yeah, we got plays.
Best in Nami is 9s whenever possible, from what I've seen from Japan. Yeah, that's true. It's just in this specific scenario, he's got to go with, he's going with what he has, because going really wide is pretty good in Nami. I think I just take this one.
Okay.
I will use the trigger of Sanji's Pilaf.
It's pretty good.
So we're gonna start with that, right?
Okay, that is counter.
Okay. I think I'm gonna play a boogie.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
We'll play a Dawes Bones.
Okay. Gets impelled down All-Stars from trash. Really?
Yeah, it was my only target.
Yeah, that's right. It's only a 1 cost.
Yep.
Okay.
If it were any
So
events, this
it's a
deck would be cracked.
+1.
Yeah, and it's a card I can discard off the Gavels that I have.
Right, and the Kaya and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, I think we're gonna. Honestly, I think we can just do this. I think we're safe. We're gonna do this. Put that guy to the bottom.
Okay.
Then I'll tell you to go.
Okay, so
We'll see what happens from there.
let's see. Swing, ramp.
All right, I will go ahead and gavel that.
Okay. Swing, use card action, draw 2, pitch 1.
I think I take this one. No, I don't. Do I? Do I just take this one? Yeah, I'll take this one. No trigger.
I will. Let's see. Swing for 6.
I'll gavel.
Okay. And I will play the boy. Yes, sir. And then I'll Dawn minus playing them.
You got it. We're gonna swing into this Khalifa with 6.
That is fine.
Okay, there we go. Now do I just pass?
Oh shit.
Yup.
Alright. Alright. Let's do stuff and things.
We'll gavel.
Okay.
We'll love.
Okay.
Love. We'll love.
Okay.
Darn. So that's not really worth it for me. Is it? Well, let's see what we're doing first here. You have 4 cards in hand?
Yes.
Yeah, queen blocker on board.
Yep.
Honestly, I'll still do this. Let's see what we get off this. I think we whiff. Yep, we do. That's okay. And we'll do this. Get back a gavel. And we're going to go 7 at this guy, I guess? Hey, what's up, Ben Special? Okay.
Okay. So, let's do... So.
Okay, we will gavel that. We will deathlink that.
Okay.
We'll take that. We'll use the trigger and draw 2 cards.
Okay.
I might just take this one too, honestly. You have no other attacks coming this turn?
Nope.
Actually, we'll do that, and I'll take it anyway.
Okay.
And we will use the trigger and bounce another Dust Bones.
Okay. And play that.
Okay. So we're going to start with Sanji's speed off.
Okay. So you're at 6.
Mm-hmm. Get back a gavel. Get back a gavel.
Okay.
And I'll... I mean, I might as well, right? Why not?
Sure.
There we are. Is it too late
Alright.
for me to get into the physical game? How much would it cost? Do you think it's actually a great time to get into the physical game? And let me tell you why. Right now, a bunch of stores just got a restock on product, including mine in Rotterdam, New York. No reason I'm telling you that. But more importantly, the next set is about to drop, and when a set is freshly dropping is by far the best time to get into the game. Good game.
Good game. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough not seeing stage immediately, and that's so boring because it's just like I might as well just go play Kaido if that's the case.
Yeah, I feel you. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of Iceberg. I think it was a weak entry.
Yeah, and they keep creating like support for it.
Yeah,
It's
as if
like,
people
it's
are gonna
not
play
worth
it. Yeah.
Right, like it doesn't help the deck at all.
Yeah. But yeah, at the end of June will be the next set. The week before the end of June will be the pre-release. Going to the pre-release is a great way to do it. The next set will come out with a mono yellow starter deck. Mono yellow is a very viable way to play the game. So even with even if you can't get a single card before the next set, you can get into the next set, buy product, buy the starter decks, and have a completely meta deck from just one color. So it's actually a great time to get into the physical game. How much would it cost? I mean, you need to buy 2 of the yellow starters, most likely. Depending on where you get them, that's probably like 30 to 35 bucks. I will not be super behind. Like, if I only buy cards from the set, will I be missing staples? No, because yellow as a color is brand new to the new set. So if you are okay with just being shoehorned into yellow, you don't need anything from any past set because it doesn't exist. So it's actually, and then if you keep playing and you really like the game, then you can make your decisions on your financial investments, right? But it's a great time to try because you need literally nothing other than what's about to come out because yellow is brand new. Oh, speak of the devil, we're into black, yellow, Big Mom. This deck also, I don't think runs like any black from the previous sets.
I wait. Oh, from the previous set. No, yeah. There's a card or two that I run.
Okay. Well, there are definitely lists I've seen that don't. So you could even go as far as this.
Yeah.
If you really wanted to. Wait, assert
early.
dominance.
Pass.
Sanji's below.
Okay. This is interesting. I'll poke you.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Oh, okay. Pass. So this is the card I was talking about.
Yes. A lot of people do run this. But this is only like a $10 card. That still wouldn't break your bank.
Right. It's very, very cheap.
Yeah, it's definitely affordable. Ooh, there's Dosbones.
Okay.
Boodles!
Yeah. Oh, yeah, on KO effects are really starting to phase out in set 4.
Yeah. There's such good bottom deck stuff.
Right.
But truth, if someone pays like 4 or 6 to bottom deck my fucking Boodle, I don't know if I give a shit. You know what I mean?
True. It's just like ends justifying the means.
This card is to answer the Katakuri matchup as well, very specifically. Because Katakuri is my worst matchup. Maybe yellow in general. I'm curious to see how this matchup goes. Because, but Katakuri especially, you'll put all my best triggers to the bottom of my life and then just 10-drop Big Mom them away. Which is in pain. So preventing early damage against Katakuri, or probably yellow in general, is really necessary in my opinion. And that's why I cut Zeph for Boodle. I will take this one. No trigger. This one I'm gonna gavel. Laying down a Sanji, eh?
Trying to get that draw.
We'll just do that real fast.
No.
And we will get back a gavel.
Okay. So, I'll just poke you.
I think I'll spot that actually. After Kaido, purple is just a disappointment. I can't see us not getting anything good for purple in set 5. Also, we'll have red purple. Purple is going to be pretty good in set 4. Oh my god, what did you discard? Love and Spada? That's terrible. That's terrible. Yeah, that card is goated to shit.
This, even in set 4, this card's going to be insane.
Yeah. Set 4, I think purple's in an okay spot. It's just hybrid. Like, no, you're not playing mono purple, but you can play either the blue purple decks, in my opinion. You can play if you're not playing Doflamingo, you're kind of just wrong. So, you know, like
oh my god, bro. I cannot stand that card.
Doflamingo?
I'm sorry.
It's too good.
That card, like you know how like BP Kaido has just been like kind of decimating the meta for like YouTubers right now?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Dofi just hard counters that like nothing.
I think Dofi kind of hard counters everything. I'm not gonna lie. I think Dofi is just amazing.
Blurple
Kaido is, in my opinion, tier 1 in set 4 for sure.
Unless
that's true. Rebecca, honestly, see, to me, it goes like Rebecca and Dofi are the best. I really like Blue Purple Kaido a lot. Yo, that Blue Purple Croc shit I was telling you about doesn't even work. Don't even worry about it.
I know. I was testing something. I'm like, bro, like, why the hell did they create everything crocodile related? Dawn minus the one thing that BP Kaido hates.
Yeah. You mean Blue Purple Croc?
Croc. Yeah.
I think I just pass here.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, but compared to the other, for what I can remember, yeah, I mean, yeah, Kaido, like, if we're talking sets 2 and 3, Kaido's kind of sad. Like, Magellan's not terrible, but it's not really good. I think I'm just gonna counter out of that one. Because I'm pretty sure I'm getting 10 dropped here.
Yeah. 1,000,000,000%.
Yeah, get rid of a Deathwing, kick him with that. Am I just big chillin'? See, yeah, this is the thing. Yellow just decimates me.
Yeah.
This is the problem with Nami.
Well, to be fair, it's also like Iceberg is so underwhelming.
Oh, yeah, no. But this deck's actually goated into, like, Ace, this deck auto wins. It's pretty good into Whitebeard, but yellow is a color. I just can't touch it. I think it's going to gatekeep Nami from the meta.
Okay. Like Whitebeard and red in general does hard counter yellow.
Yeah. So, fun little triangle there. I'm going to try Blue Dofi in set 4 with 10 cost Kaido and Red Rock. You certainly can. I don't really like 10 cost Kaido more than 9-drop Dofi. Or 9-drop Dofi, 9-drop Mihawk. So, I don't know if I'd find speed. Like, I'd rather just run more 9-drop Mihawks. Yellow's so strong. Yellow's an incredibly strong color.
Yeah. Friggin' yellow is so goated. This card action, take bottom life.
I can't take the little ones because I got those giant boys on their way.
Okay.
See, I'm not even halfway through my deck and I'm already like fucking screwed.
Right, it's really because it's just like,
oh, trigger, draw 2. Amazing.
Hey, all right.
I'd main yellow if it didn't get blasted by Whitebeard. Does it get full on blasted? That's a strong word.
It's really difficult to go, because the thing is, whenever you want to do 10 costs, all of your 5 cost bodies are now locked, including leader, because you can't tap Whitebeard anymore.
Thank you for the follow, Crafty Wild. Wait, when you want to go 10 cost,
because Whitebeard's a 6 cost leader,
gotcha.
So you're locked out from leader attack, from like Daifuku.
But do you even play 10 cost against Whitebeard? Like, because
well,
like Whitebeard has no life.
In general.
What hero is the yellow deck? Okay, so if you're playing black yellow, which is cheap and viable, it's Big Mom. Then there's a mono yellow Big Mom and a mono yellow Katakuri. Those are the 3. There's also Arlong, but that's not the same shit. I think I just have to fucking take this.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna keep like slamming 15, 8, 9, 12, 15 every turn. Okay. Pass.
Are you kidding me with that top deck game?
Can we break down set 3 meta in general? What are your thoughts on set 3 meta?
Yeah, let me finish this game and then we'll do that.
Okay, no problem.
I got to keep some of the YouTube content alive, you know?
That's true.
But yeah, after this game, Jag and I will talk set 3 meta for sure. I love bouncing ideas off Jag because he sees things completely differently than how I see things. So he gives me a very, whether right or wrong, either of us, he gives me just a completely opposite perspective of where I'm at, which is really nice.
Yeah, always having just differentiating opinions to understand all perspectives.
Yeah.
Really important.
Oh yeah, it's good stuff. It's the good stuff.
Saber says red. That's all it is. 3 meta red. All right,
oh, are you streaming too?
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I just have.
Yeah, you can honestly save it with no problem, which is not my bag. Grab a gavel, I guess.
And I'm just gonna poke for 12.
If you could see my top decks. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Oh god, it must be amazing.
If you say so.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's
you might be on the exact opposite. Oh, use trigger, draw 2.
Okay.
Here we go. Everything on a Big Mom leader?
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely. All right. What's the play?
All right. Love beam.
Okay.
Nope. The love did not do it. So hold on. So the love beam and this card are the 2 cards I got off the draw 2. These were my fucking top decks off of fucking. And then I have a brick fisted hand that I got off the love.
Okay.
If I had gotten one more counter event, I'd have lived that turn.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Wowza.
Yeah,
good game.
It's a huge difference. Good game.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yellow, that's the thing about Nami. You know, I'm doing this stream to talk about how good or bad Nami is moving forward in the next set. It's actually decent into a lot of things, but it just kind of can't beat yellow. Like, it just doesn't even happen. I'm still 13 cards away. And I have to imagine next turn I had put 10 on my leader and swung at you. That'd have been funny. I'd have laughed.
Yeah.
Because what am I chilling with Arabesque Brick Fist in hand? Unless I top deck Sanji's fucking peel off right now, you know, like.
True. And then like maybe Kaya and some stuff.
Yeah, Sanji's peel off. If I go Sanji's peel off into Kaya, sure, I'm goated. Into love beam, into fucking into draw 2, what do you call that? Death Wink, and then fucking Usopp's Gabble. Maybe I run out on your next turn, but.
I mean, so yeah, the thing is that when it comes to comparing Iceberg to Big Mom, right? Iceberg just does not have that top end.
Yeah.
So that's why it's just like Nami can't do well against top ends. However, when they get Red Rock in set 4, that is most definitely going to change.
Because you get 4 Red Rock, and honestly, I think this deck gets way better. So let's talk set 3 for a second. It feels like 8 cost kid with black support and leader ability will be really strong. I don't think I agree because 8 cost kid is really bad now in that meta because it's too easy to remove. And literally, I'm reading the next comment, which is Anthony saying the only thing is 8-cost kit is terrible is set 3 as it can't get removed easily by everything now.
What? Give me some options other than Katakuri. I'm just trying to remember off the top of my head.
To play right now.
For set 3, removing 8-drop kit.
No, we're talking. He was talking set 4 because he was talking about.
Set 4. No, that card's unplayable.
Yeah,
that card is,
yeah. He was talking. He said 8-cost kit with black support, so I have to imagine he was talking Fujitora.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I mean,
that's and I mean to be fair, set 3 black gets rid of it really easily. Red gets rid of it really easily, especially Ace with the fucking KO something that with 8,000 power or less get double attack, right? And then yellow's got the Katakuri.
Blue has 10 cost as well.
In set 4, blue has 10 cost. If we're talking set 3, blue has nothing still, but who cares? You know, like blue doesn't care about 8-cost kid.
Losing to green for a while. Yeah.
But blue also doesn't care about 8-cost kid. It's like, oh no, I can't attack anything other than 8-cost kid. Moving on.
Oh right, blue's.
I'll mill myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Only took 4 sets for y'all to catch up with me knowing Kid 8 is trash. Kid 8 was not trash set 1. It's been trash ever since.
Actually, no. To be fair, Kid 8 was.
It's decent in set 2.
Win in set 2.
It's decent in set 2. It's not. Yeah. It's definitely nowhere near it was in set 1, but it's decent in set 2.
People were starting to leave Kiemon for Kid because of how underwhelming Kiemon started to become. People just understood that.
Well, what it is Strawbeard. Strawbeard counters Odin really hard, and Boatbeard is a coin flip. Or Strawbeard counters Kinemon really hard, and Boatbeard's a coin flip. So people were like, this green deck, now that Strawbeard's come into the meta, the green deck is basically unplayable. Whereas Kid is not unplayable. But anyway, yeah, we can talk set 3 meta for a moment. So set 3 meta is very heavily going to be, there's a lot of red going on. Set 3 is pretty diverse. Red has Whitebeard, Zoro, and Ace. All 3 of those are very, very viable. In my opinion, right now, Zoro's the least viable, which makes me hard.
So that's funny because Zoro was the top tier meta.
Zoro was the top tier, but so what happened was,
set 3, I mean.
Yes, what happened in set 3, and it was going on in Japan towards the end too. What happened in set 3 was after the boat ban, everyone went to Zoro immediately, and then slowly over the course of the rest of set 3, Zoro started to fall off. It's still super good. It's still super viable, but a lot of other things came forward. And I fall back on the statement, and this is true in any card game. Whenever there's a big shift, aggro is the best deck in the game for a while. Because people need to figure out all the other decks. Aggro doesn't need solving. It's just I go hard. And so whenever there's big shifts, Zoro always is the best deck. It happened in set 2. Now I'd say Strawbeard over Zoro. It happened when set 3 drops, it was Boatbeard, but that's just because Boatbeard was so oppressive it had to get banned. Then Boatbeard gets banned, it goes back to Zoro, Zoro being the best. And then slowly over time, Zoro is still good. I'm not at all trying to say it's not a viable deck. It's still top tier by far. But a lot of other things that were being kept out by Zoro ended up creeping in. And so you've got for red, you've got your Zoro, your Ace, and your Whitebeard. Then
also Law started coming into the meta.
Yep, Law. Law is good. Then you've got Lucci. Then you've got Black Yellow Big Mom, Mono Yellow Big Mom, and Katakuri. Mono Yellow Big Mom started to get good as Zoro fell off. When the meta is more diverse, Mono Yellow Big Mom is better. It just gets hard countered by Zoro.
Fair.
Specifically Mono Yellow if you're doing the Soul Pocus shenaniganry, which you should be because that deck is fucking baller. Green doesn't really have much, honestly. Green got no support other than Kuro, and Kuro's not that good a deck.
Well, no, Kuro, to be fair, I find Kuro more unplayable than Iceberg.
Yeah, Kuro I think was actually decent when Boatbeard was a thing because it had this cheesy Boatbeard counter strat. But once Boatbeard got banned, Kuro was nothing. Now Yamato is the go-to yellow deck. Yamato is extremely viable. I wouldn't necessarily say it's the go-to, but it's very good.
The thing is, all yellow decks just hard rely on 10 cost.
And Yamato can't use it.
Yeah, Yamato can't use it, and that's just a whole different atmosphere.
However, Yamato is still an extremely viable deck. Yamato is goated, for sure. Yamato is very good.
It's a pseudo Whitebeard.
Yeah.
Like, once you got low life.
But Yamato also really struggles into Whitebeard because Whitebeard doesn't give a shit that you're at 6k life or 6k power. So it's like, oof. And then that might be it. Smoker is playable. Oh, Crocodile. Mono Blue Crocodile. They became a really popular deck in set 3 in Japan. I have no idea why. Anthony knows more about it. Maybe he can tell you.
Is it because of like Triple Suns and Sakai or something?
I have no. I literally don't even know. I don't even know. Ant, can you send me a list over Facebook if you're not busy?
I'll pull it up. I definitely want to see that deck list.
CP9 Garp Secret OP. Skyrian in here trolling. I think the mistake with set 3 Zoro is everyone tries to fit 4 searches and 3 archetypes into the deck and it becomes a slow clunky mid-range deck. That's because the slow clunky mid-range deck is better than the pure aggro now. Sorry to say. The pure aggro is not as strong.
What are your thoughts on Dofi set 3? I know
So
they were
weird.
trying to make that work.
It's fine. It's not super good. Doesn't really get any good support, but Dofi's just a generically good deck. So set 2, or like
I don't know. I feel like
it's like
Dofi
tier 2.
relies on wideboard, and while we're slowly transitioning into more control, like Dofi just consistently dies and dies and dies upon it.
Are you talking set 3 or set 4?
So no, I'm saying set 3 transitioning to set 4.
Control. So yeah, we're okay. See, set 3 is leading more into control. Set 4 leads heavily into more into control. But the thing is, control isn't super good against wide, right? Because unless you have a card that's killing, you have a card that's killing 2 cards at once, going wide is better than going tall into control. Because I play like 10 cost Kaido, right? And I get rid of 2 things, and you turn around and you blow up my 10 cost Kaido with 1 card, 1 6-drop. It goes to the bottom of the fucking deck. Meanwhile, in Dofi, I'm like, okay, I swing, play a card, and then I cast 2 other cards, right? You don't have a ton of answers. Having said that, you have 10 cost Kaido. You have other 10 cost Kaido, right? And so, like, there's definitely still ways, and I'm not at all trying to say Dofi's amazing. I do think it will still be a viable off-tier pick in set 4. Set 4 is making other colors playable, which is cool. Everything is playable set 4. I love that.
Because the thing is, Dofi, like, okay, so let's think about the leader. Now we're just talking set 4. Let's just forget about it. But okay. I just think that in terms of just wideboard, the more control that we're getting, especially when it comes to Rebecca specifically, being able to attack active characters. But once again, let's just forget about that.
See, that's Dofi the big thing 3. Is that Dofi set 4 is going to really struggle into Rebecca. Dofi set 3 is pretty viable, though.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so set 3, though. So Dofi is mid. What do you think about Dofi with or without Jinbei promo? Do you think that's a make or break for the deck?
Not even remotely. I think Jinbei promo does not matter at all.
Really?
I am currently playing Dofi with Jinbei promo and winning all without Jinbei promo and winning all my locals because I sell them because they are mad fucking bank.
Yeah, they are pretty expensive.
Here's the thing. Jinbei promo has the exact same mindset as Kamazo, where on KO removal is strictly worse removal. Your opponent has complete control over when and where it happens. It also doesn't it only hit 3 or less, right? It's 3 or less.
Yeah.
So unless you're playing into Zoro, which doesn't care to get rid of a single 5k off your board, you're not bottom decking anything of high priority. I'm not saying don't run Jinbei if you have access to it. What I am saying is Jinbei is super unimportant.
And the meta is surrounded around like Zoro and whatnot.
But see, that's the thing. In set 3, it's become super, super diverse. It's not just Zoro anymore. And into Zoro will just let Jinbei stick.
It's still very red base, which Ace plays pretty similarly to Zoro.
The new Jinbei, the Jinbei is good into Ace. It's fucking nothing into Whitebeard. It's nothing into any yellow deck. It's okay into Lucci, but Lucci just won't kill it. That's the thing is so many decks will just choose not to kill a 5k body until the window is right. 5k body isn't that big a deal.
It kind of is if you can crack it at the beginning.
If you play turn 1 Perona and turn 2 Jinbei, right?
Right.
Sure. But then your opponent's also on 4 Dawn. What if they just jet pistol it then and there?
So if we're going against if we're going against red and then they have jet pistol on, yeah, I mean,
or any removal, like because Ace runs a shit ton of removal. Zoro switched into event mid range. You know what I mean? Like, and then it's like, oh no, you bottom decked one. If I played a 1 cost, you bottom decked it. Congratulations, you and I are both at square one. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, it's a lot of hypotheticals.
Yeah, I watch a Blue Croc game before going to sleep. It helps me. So, I mean, Jinbei, it's not a bad card. It's just not... the question was, is it make or break? And the answer is no. You can play Doflamingo completely competently without Jinbei. It is a good card. It is not at all make or break. Doflamingo does not... It's not like Onigashima or Queen, where the deck is, like, reliant on it. You know what I mean?
Okay, fair. Ivanko, going into set 3.
Nothing. Don't play it.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, sad. But
Sanji.
Don't play it. Why? Don't play that now.
Steve Abbott would be pretty upset with you right now.
Who would?
You know? He's the one of the bigger announcers for the One Piece card game.
And he loves the Sanji deck.
Podcast. That's all he advocates for.
Oh my god.
Like,
well,
Sanji,
I'm sorry, Steve, but don't play that deck.
I think he's the only person who like actively wins with that deck too.
Wow, good. I mean, good for him, but who's he playing against? You know. Please go to top
Oh,
deck.
that's a
There's a
fair
Kuro.
assessment.
Yeah, but listen, guys. I'm not. I say this with nothing but love in my heart. One Piece Top Decks is a phenomenal resource. It really is. But it is not the Bible. You cannot take it as gospel. Anyone can submit a tournament of any level to One Piece Top Decks, and you have no way of knowing how big that tournament is unless you're there or know the tournament outside of it.
That's
So
another big thing too, because when you see, especially like YouTube videos, and they're just like #1 undefeated best deck profile ever. And it's
good night.
like,
Good night.
yeah. Right, 55-0, like all that bullshit. And then it's like BP Croc, and you try that shit out, and then now you're getting 0-55.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, for sure.
And then the best part is they could be like, oh, well, it's probably not the deck. Maybe it's you. And it's like, all right, go fuck yourself, you know? Like,
81-0 with Dofi, let's go. Wait, Anthony, what do you mean aren't you the list, but it's on top decks? What the fuck does that mean? What do those words mean? Here's the Kuro. See, the host is... Hold on. The host... Jack, I'm going to share my screen so that you know what the fuck's going on here. Screen 1. This is something. This is something. Let me show you this host. The host's name is CK_Mizono Kuchi. Who the fuck is CK Mizono Kuchi hosting a tournament? Is that like...
It's in Japan.
No, but that's not a... Is that a game? There's no way that's a game store.
I mean, maybe they didn't put their store, they put their name, and they mistook it for where you're supposed to.
No, the dude's name is Daishun.
Oh no.
So that's like, this is like some Discord tournament organizer. I bet, buddy. Like it's, which is, there's nothing wrong with that, but you can't like be like, oh, this is the meta, you know?
Maybe it's not the deck. Maybe it's you.
Ooh. God, there's so many ads on One Piece Top Decks.
Yeah, I mean,
you gotta make a living, bro. I'm not
that
shitting
Final
on
Fantasy 14 over there though.
Oh, there it is. Oh yeah.
Play for free? No way.
What I use OP Top Decks for is ideas. Exactly. That's what it is. Anything I see on there, I treat as a massive cards maybe worth trying. It's perfect for inspiration. Just, I caution people against, oh shit, there's a first place Kuro list. Kuro is nuts. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not saying that's what you were doing. I'm saying I've seen people do it. And you can't be doing that shit.
And like, keep in mind also just like the matchups, the games that happen.
Yes.
Like if you actually look at, you remember that one time BP Croc won that like 50-man tournament?
Yes.
So if
no one would shut up about that for weeks, dude. Oh my gosh.
Did you see that game?
No.
So what that game consisted of was BP Croc landing every curve he could, and Kaido not seeing Oni, not seeing King, playing Queen to, you know, bait out the game, and then falling into 10 cost Kaido right when this man's about to Mihawk right after. So like literally everything went in the way for BP Croc. So it's like, yeah, BP Croc won that. Congrats to them, but really understand like how they managed to pull all that bullshit off. And it's because like all the stars aligned for them.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't understand why people love Krieg, by the way.
This card?
Yeah, I hate that card with a passion. It gets removed so easily.
It's for the on play, not the Dawn times 1.
People do it for the Dawn, like people just play it just to put a body on the board.
See, well, I mean that's because you don't have any fucking good bodies in this deck,
right,
so you have no choice, right? And it's an okay body. It is pretty easy to remove. Really, I think this card is pretty good because it's got an amazing on play with a very solid presence. At the same time, if this deck is so bad, it's your only choice. You know what I mean? Like, that promo is goated. Which promo? I will become the Pirate King. This is the reason you run Kuro. So the Kuro deck consists of getting 5 fucking characters on board, playing I will become the Pirate King, swinging with Kuro, paying 3, swinging with Kuro, paying 3, swinging with Kuro, and winning the game. That's the goal.
Isn't that really cool how you're asking for like a fucking 6-card setup?
Yes.
To get this shit going.
Yes. And that's bad, but it's hilarious.
And then Impact Wave comes out and pops one of the dudes you need to rest, and everything goes down the drain.
And then I laugh. And then I laugh really hard.
Jeez Louise, man. Yeah, so it's really just, you know, this is cool. You can definitely trip someone up, especially someone who's just not paying attention to a deck like this. I think that's what makes this deck so, you don't see me, but I'm doing air quotes right now. So good, right? Air quotes is because it's the element of surprise.
Oh my god, Tetra, thank you so much for bringing this up. Let me read this comment aloud to everyone, because this is who. Tetra goes, I saw a YouTube short of yours talking about Blue Purple Croc, saying it wasn't good. You uploaded that prior to set 1, and months after, I watched it with all the people down in the comments piled on the Blue Purple Croc wave talking shit about the short, Lamau. No joke. So listen, I made a short. The first short I made about Blue Purple Croc said it was fucking good. Because before set 1 came out, we all thought Blue Purple Croc was goated. We were like, Cardra on your leader? Yes, please, mommy. Like, we loved it.
Concept of it, exactly.
And then we all playtested and went, oh, this kind of sucks. So I made a second short saying, like, going back on my first one, because I admit to my mistakes, right? And I'm like, guys, I'm sorry. I misled you. I playtested this shit. It's not that good. Here's why. Yada, yada. Months later, Blue Purple Croc tops, and the first comment someone posts is, this didn't age well, laugh emoji. Fucking, and for weeks, people were shitting on me for hating on Blue Purple Croc, and I was like, you're all fools! You're all idiots! You don't even know! This shit is bad! It was
that's
so...
the worst part, though. It's like, when it comes to the internet,
yeah,
it's so painful putting something up there for them to just, like, sit in their dark corners waiting.
Yeah.
All I need is one tournament, baby, and I got my keyboard ready. Like, come on, bro.
There were other shorts besides a duck and slippies. That is by far my best short. Hold on, let's get it up.
I actually remember that. Yeah. You had like I think that was your wife talking in the background or something?
Oh, no, it was my roommate.
It was your roommate. Okay.
Yeah, hold on, let me pause this shit. I fucking love that short so much. That was the first night I got the duck suit.
You gotta play ducks with that suit on, man.
I know. So when I was offered to commentate in Canada, I had brought the duck suit for in case I made it to day 2. And then I was gonna wear the duck suit when I was commentating, and I decided not to because I didn't think they'd be down. I was like, I don't want to ruin these guys' streams. And then when I got there, they were all upset that I didn't wear the duck suit. I was like, fuck! I should have worn the goddamn suit.
Yeah, man, it's synonymous with Moon Man, man. Come on, you gotta wear the duck suit.
At least content got boosted by that wave. No one would have ever found that bit if it wasn't for it. I mean, fair. Any press is good press, right? Best investment you've made. Thank you for the duck suit, Josilo. I fucking love it. I still wear it to this day.
Imagine if that's like what you call it, like your channel intro.
Oh, that'd be good.
So what's going on with Japan right now currently with oh no, well they're moving on to set 4.
They're moving on to set 4.
Do they still have set 3 good
they
stuff?
still have set 3 right now.
Okay.
Hold on, I want to look at this topping Luffy list. That I'm curious about because this leader is bad.
It does cute things, but it's like everyone who comes up to me with, yo, Shanks is cracked, I'm like, with
Shanks isn't cracked.
With other cards, I suppose, against law.
Yeah, against law. That's great.
It's very specific things that you're asking for. But if you're only running 2 Shanks and no Kuzan, or like you have no Kuzan on board, I don't know.
Yeah, every Zoro list right now is exactly this. That's because it's solved. That's because everyone knows how to play Zoro. So Smoker is not irrelevant set 3. It is a viable deck. It's just, in my opinion, Lucci is a better deck.
I don't know how
if you're
pulling it off, to be fair. It's so insanely slow.
This set, I don't get it. Next set, I kind of get it. Because the addition of Isho, and some of the CP9 support does help Smoker. I don't know why this one's running Shanks. I think that's fucking hilarious.
For, I guess, like, hard Zoro counter if they want to do that.
True. Also, if you have a Kuzan on board and an Isho on board, you throw 1 down on Isho, you drop Shanks, I laugh. Like, I'm there, but that's still not...
Large setup. That's
yeah.
Like, what, like freaking 20...
But it runs Shanks as, like, 2 of Spice. Like, I can kind of get that.
Yeah.
Especially with Zoro
the thing
counter.
Is that Zoro, well, almost every red deck is just leaving the 1-drop meta type stuff and migrating towards... Turn 1, 1 cost. Turn 2, whatever. Turn 3, Marco.
Yeah,
Marco,
exactly.
Marco.
Because Marco's insane.
Yeah, I mean, like, how are you ever getting rid of that card? You see it and you're
3,000
like,
worlds, baby. Let's go.
Oh, cool. The 1 blue deck.
Right. All right, shall we do some more testing, my friend?
Yeah, let's do some more testing. We're doing set 3, right?
Yep.
as the.
I'm doing. I promised Nami testing this vid, so that's what I'm on.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll do like all the different leaders that I have that are set 13.
All these. I'll have my editor put all these games into a YouTube video.
Oh, stop. Let's see. Oh my god, there's so much set for. Jeez. Okay.
It's me. I'm his editor. Skirian, you want to be my editor, bro? I'm down.
Oh, snap.
I don't pay my editors, but no. What I do is my video editor. I sponsor them in One Piece, so I supply them with collection, and in exchange, they edit my videos.
Okay. You got the. Okay, here's the room. Boop. Here.
Does he have Lucci he can play against you? Do you have Lucci?
Yeah, I'm trying to look for it. Maybe.
Lucci has been requested. I'd be down for a Lucci matchup. It's a fun deck.
Lucci is pretty cool. It also, yeah. No, I have Dressa Lucci. I actually tried that. It was actually pretty cool.
Dressrosa Lucci, you mean?
Yeah. It actually worked.
Oh, I got that croc list that Anthony,
Mhm.
that Anthony did. Let me pull that up before we move on.
Okay. You know, while you're doing that, let me actually
Build a Lucci
make
deck.
super
Yeah.
quick Lucci. Yeah.
Sorry, Anthony, your messages are gonna be on. So you know all those things about how you like penis and.
Oh wow. Okay.
Close out of that. Okay, now Anthony told me that when he first looked at this list, he said it looked like ass and he didn't understand why it was topping because this list actually tops a lot. And then he played it once and was like, wait, how am I winning? And continued to play it as like, wait, how is this deck winning? And kind of still doesn't understand it. That's what he has told me. So 4 Mihawk, 4 Sento, 4 Passa. Is this set? This is just set 1 Croc?
Oh god, Sento? What the?
What the fuck? 4 Sanji's peel off? I mean, 4
bro.
Pot of Greed, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
It's just set 1 Tempo Croc, except it's got this busted card. This is Pot of Greed. 5-drop 7k. Chooses to run Crocodile for literally no reason. Crocodile over Virgo, I guess. You gotta run Bone Clay as your 2k counter. This Alvida should be the other Bone Clay. You're not playing Alvida, I swear. And then Soga King is honestly a decent card, so I kind of get that. Go to deck.
I'm almost done with a year. Alright, and then...
I don't know. This seems okay. I definitely don't understand how it's contesting the meta. I'd have to... Well, honestly, it's just 3,000 Worlds. This card is so good. That's what it really is. Because the meta is so Marco-focused right now, and this card answers that. So does Mihawk. So it's just you're running the best answer to what the best cards in the meta are. Same with CP9. You put Blue Note at the bottom of the deck instead of KOing it. That hurts them pretty bad. It's just mid-range tempo Crocodile. I'm game for it. I like it. Maybe I'll play this set 3. That'd be funny. I love the 4 Sanji's peel off. That makes me laugh really hard.
I mean, that's the thing. That's why a lot of people like playing. I mean, I do it as well. The event popper, the stage popper in black.
Wait, what the hell?
You know which one I'm talking about? Tempest Kick Sky Slicer.
Wait, why are we in game right now?
Yeah, just hit rematch.
Okay, sure. Oh, you picked the wrong deck. That's what happened.
I picked the wrong one.
I was so confused because it was the same deck you played last time, and I was like, what the fuck?
Okay.
Sounds okay. I guess just having removal for anything is good. Yeah, that's kind of it. Span and
we'll do it again.
3 cards and drop is not whiffing. What'd you get?
Tempest Kick.
Okay.
Like, okay. Whatever.
I think I just pass. My hand is kind of buns.
Okay. Poke.
I'm gonna take this honestly. Trigger effect. Probably shouldn't be taking early damage. I probably should have done that, but that's okay. Yeah, that's why they printed removal for every color except purple. What? Purple? What? Sir, you might be confused.
I'll reintroduce myself.
We're just gonna bottom deck that shit.
No. So cringe. Why do you do this to me? Okay. Let do.
I mean, not the Kaidos and Kings. Top knot. I have to take that one too. That's a good card. Sanji's Pilaf. We'll play the Boodles.
Okay.
Honestly, and then I think I pass. I am going to rubber band to do that. Just gonna buggy out of that, honestly.
Isho.
Fuck. Spada and Love
What
Beam.
did I take
Okay.
out?
Spada and Love Beam. Not bad hits for you. Not at all. No. No, I don't play that right now. I have to hold that shit. Let's play a buggy. Wow, what a whiff. What a terrible whiff. Every card on top of my deck is fucking goated.
Oh, shit. Would be missed? I played Isho. Felt good. No. Hmm.
I'm talking about this. Oh, in set 2? Yeah, I guess it's just the Kaidos and the Kings and who's who. And I mean, that's a lot of stuff, though. Like, this is good removal, real talk.
Okay. Oh, you're getting there.
Not attacking with Isho?
Oh, fuck. I hit end turn too fast. Shit happens. Yeah. Yeah, you got that. It's so cringe. Oh well. 6, 7, 9.
I've got oodles of boodles. Let's go.
Let's...
Now you know that if you reach the first peel-off, you won the game. I mean, yeah, peel-off is definitely goated for sure. I often hard mulligan for it. Unless my hand is, like, great, I mulligan for peel-off.
No.
You sure you don't want to discard 2 cards for nothing?
No, man. It really feels good.
Oh, I'm still sharing my screen, aren't I? Let me stop that.
I'm not even looking at it, so...
I believe you. It's just...
Psych! No, just...
I was looking all along!
That's how I knew you just drew a buggy from life.
Oh,
Am I
shit.
right?
Oh, shit! No, you're wrong.
Nah, damn. Oh. Okay. Yeah, there's this thing, this mechanic. You remember from Dragon Ball? The mechanic where you get to, like, take your own life?
Yes.
Yeah, that would just hard counter Nami if leaders started getting that.
Yes. Interesting.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna block and play a.
And then play the Commodore. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, if I do that, both of them are susceptible to 3,000 worlds.
I mean, right now, if I were to 3,000 Worlds Bluno right now, you just lost everything.
Oh yeah, Bluno is you know what it is? I'm thinking of the other card that bottom decks it for. The trigger to red rock.
Gotcha. Yeah. This is tricky. I don't really want to do it this way, but I think I have to.
Oh. Oh. Yo, why is your life so goated? Got it.
Because my hand sucks.
Fair. There goes my hero. Oh, I'm back thick fist. All right.
Shit.
We got one blocker. So I guess we just do that then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lucci good. So I was actually bringing it up where it's like, going into set 3, would anyone really be choosing Smoker over Lucci moving forward?
So people do. I don't really get it personally. I'm not gonna lie. None of the cards in the Smoker deck require the Smoker leader. So if nothing else, you could literally take the entire deck and just throw Lucci in there instead. But the CP9 support is also so goated.
Yeah, that is literally what I said. I'm like, not only is CP9 locked to Lucci, but there's nothing that requires you to play Smoker. So at what point do you need Smoker?
There's value to it. It's just Lucci is pretty sweet. Whatever you want.
Okay, let's do
a different one.
Okay, I'll switch it up. You know what? This will be interesting.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my favorite cards. We'll keep it. This is so dumb. Oh my god. Overheat, maybe? Yeah, I gotta see if you're willing to do it. Okay. Stop having. Oh my god.
I mean, to be fair, my deck runs 12 triggers that are draw 2 off life. One of them is just also discard 1. Or I guess 11, I think.
Well, Desert Spotter, right? It's like draw 2.
Draw 2, pitch 1, yeah.
So goated. I think that's why Sanji got a bit more popular in Zoro for a time for the Nami
back to
matchup.
hand.
No. The Arabic thick fist. Okay.
Black has been starved on card value that 0-3 fixes a bit. Kind of. Isho. I mean, doesn't really fix the Navy problem. It only fixes it for CP9. And Isho is really good. Haya. I just think I don't want to waste resources on that.
Yeah. It's just like so much, might as well.
Not even swinging with the Kuzan.
Nah.
Alright, well then he can go to the bottom.
No! Alright, well that's fair.
think I'm still just big chilling.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I'm a very reactive deck.
that's the Nami.
Brickfist or Nojiko? Maybe gets Branu. Branu's not that good though, honestly. It's only top 3. It's not bad, but it's not good. The reason I'm choosing Brickfist over Nojiko is I run the one-drop buggy. If you're not running that one-drop buggy engine, alright, I can't just keep letting you do this, right?
I mean, fuck it, bro.
It's annoying to deal with, but I can't just let it happen over and over again.
If you don't play a blocker, I'm just gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, I know. I only run 4.
That's rough. Yeah, that's why it's like Iceberg's really cool, but like it actually is susceptible to Nami because yeah, I'm wideboarding and that's annoying, but you get to separate all of your good events to different attacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
We going to 15 this turn, boss?
No. I gotta do something that red players don't usually do. It's called thinking. Give me a sec.
Whoa.
No, come on, it's a joke. Oh my god.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh my god.
Let's do this. Because I just don't want you having this really cool thing called value. Getting there. Slowly but surely. The One Piece shall be real. Oh my god, stop. Bro.
No, I'm good.
No, I'm good, actually. You have mistaken me for someone else, kind sir. Let's just poke you then. Oh god, fuck it, okay. Let's see Ivankov. No? Okay. Oh! Okay.
I know, that'd be sweet if it was another fucking All-Stars.
It's like, if you see Nami, looking at card for less than half a second, you automatically assume. Okay.
I mean, I can't imagine this is going to connect, but why not give it a whirl, right? Make you burn a
fair.
card.
Yep. Actually, should have countered out with that. That's the only thing I just don't like about the app, where it's like the hand, when the hand gets so thick, it's hard to like see.
Dude, you're telling me with Nami in the graveyard, I'm trying to like count cards and discard, and it's like my entire deck, and it's just so fucking thin. I've definitely lost games on the sim to Nami because I was too lazy to to see what was in my fucking discard.
Yeah, that's actually a thing that's gonna be really annoying for when I want to play when I want to play Luffy is
Figuring out your discard, yeah.
figuring out the discard, yeah.
When you're doing with the Rebecca stuff, yeah.
So I have to. It's so cringe because it's like you could just have the Ivankov event and then just draw 2 and out counter this. Yeah, exactly. But at least I force you to do it, and then you probably still can't. Or forget it because you just happen to draw to overeat. Oh my god, this is pain, Garden.
That top deck sucks. How many Sanji's peel off are in my discard? 1.
Yo, Soul, how you doing, man?
We're risking it.
Okay.
Instant regret.
Okay, I feel it. Okay. I must choose you, and unfortunately, the GOAT. I'm sorry. This isn't your matchup.
It definitely is not, no.
Let's do a little bit over here. Okay. Let's do... Stop. some help. Actually, yeah, let's swing here. Use card action.
Not
No
my
Kaya for
Kaya.
you. No overheating, good stuff. Love, that's pain. Okay. And we'll do that. Swing another 9. That's the thing about Nami, man. You get dangerously close.
Tell me why Love has no trigger, but Pistol has it.
Yeah.
Love would be too good if it had a trigger, in my opinion, honestly.
For a set 1 card, yeah.
Yeah. Why?
But like as time
Holy shit.
as time progressed, very clear that Jet Pistol just withstands the test of time, but Love it just, I don't know, man. It's starting to become just, to be fair though, blue leaders in general are just very, very mid.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Pistol is a set 1. Pistol, but the difference between removal and card draw is massive. That's the thing. They don't mind giving removal good stuff. They mind giving card draw good stuff. Oh my god, please.
Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Is
11.
the One Piece real?
Yeah, I'm doing it this way.
Okay. Is the One Piece real?
No, the One Piece is not
Oh
real.
no. All right. Fair. But yeah, I still love Nami. Like, look at your deck. You're literally at single digits. It really goes to show.
I think if
man.
I had gone less into Borsalino too, I'd have been better off. I wasn't expecting a Sanji's peel off out of life because I got Love Beam here. So if I had kept the Love Beam to be able to draw another card, I actually, from this attack, I might have done it. Because when I bottom decked 5 cards, my bottom 5 cards, the top 2 of them are 2 Sanji's peel off. So if I got there, I instantly won the game.
Right.
It was Sanji's peel off, Kaya, and then Boodle and 3000 Worlds. So if I had made it there, so I should have just kept a little more energy open, or Dawn open. That's kind of a misplay on my end.
That's fair. Now there were many points definitely if you would have just had, like, if you were been playing Sanji's peel off over and over, because that's the thing, right? You don't care about my board necessarily. Necessarily, of course.
After testing, are there any adjustments that should be made? Let's go. Yeah, this is probably gonna be the end of my stream, so I'm gonna go back and let's take a look at the Nami deck. I'll share my screen with Drag so that he can actually people can see what I'm talking about. In my opinion, no. Adjustments that.
Oh, wait, what was the question?
Are there any adjustments that should be made? Nami is the definition of high roll, yeah. Boodle was the only card I was really testing, but honestly, I think Boodle was clutch. Having blockers is kind of important, especially for those yellow matches.
Yeah, the thing is,
cutting overheat to 2 to up spot at a 3 might be a change I would make. But honestly, overheat was really good in everything that wasn't Zephyr, so. Also, overheat's really helpful into like Zoro matchups and stuff where they are going wide. You know, you don't have to bounce your own stuff with it, so.
I noticed you don't play Usopp.
I'm not a big fan of Usopp. Most of the lists, the 3 lists that have topped don't play Usopp. It's really hard to connect with cards like this, even when they're not expecting it.
No, not that one. The secret.
Sogeking, that's definitely not the wave. Paying 7 is too much for a draw 2 discard 2. And I can bounce my own stuff with a much greater effect. I'd rather just pay 2 or 4 to get rid of your stuff.
Okay.
And the difference between hitting 5 and 6 is not that big. The difference between hitting 4 and 5 is huge, but the difference between hitting 5 and 6 is very minor.
And Zeph, what are your thoughts on that?
Zeph is the card I cut for Boodle because I couldn't find space for anything else. Because I couldn't figure anything else out. Zeph, I'm not a huge fan of. He almost never connects. He's kind of baity. His real value is playing him to bounce your own stuff and then mill to. Like, that's basically it. And I feel like I need to curb the early aggression more than I need the Zeph. Karnit? What the fuck is Karnit? Oh, just Karn? Nah,
those are so bad, bro. By the time you get to 20, it just doesn't
By
work
the time you have 20 or less cards, you want to be drawing, not dropping more blockers, and you are never countering out to keep a 6k alive in this deck. It's not like other decks where, like, Queen has, like, a ton of value and stuff. You'd be better off just running a blocker instead of this one. Like the Boa that can be played off life, or the 1-drop Law, or the 3-drop Doflamingo.
Yeah, it's very mid. And the other one as well, the other chef, with the same 20 or less cards requirement. I forgot his name.
There's another chef with the 20 less cards? Oh,
Yeah,
Patty?
Yeah.
Oh, on play, bounce? Yeah,
And he doesn't even have a counter.
Doesn't even have a counter stat, yeah. These guys suck too.
So, wait, you're going to end your stream soon?
Yeah, I'm actually about to. You want to raid?
So, you want to... Oh, yeah, I can appreciate raid. But, I mean, you don't have to because I am going to end my stream soon as well. But
okay.
Can we kind of squeeze just a little bit of set 4 talk real quick?
Set 4 talk? Sure. We can talk set 4.
A little bit of set 4.
We can talk set 4.
Right, your favorite leader, not counting Dofi.
Rebecca.
No, not counting Rebecca. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Vivi?
Really?
Are we talking? Okay. Are we talking from
not
set?
Artwork.
Are we talking from set 4?
Yes. Yes.
So I mean, you removed the 2 best leaders and asked me to pick from 4.
Right. Yeah.
So my options are
Fuji,
Queen, Crocodile,
Queen,
Fuji, or Vivi. I'm gonna pick Vivi. Yeah.
So what do you? Why?
I think Vivi's actually goated.
Okay.
I think Vivi is really fucking hard. What I think is going to happen is Vivi's going to be bad for a while. Vivi's going to have Whitebeard syndrome, where when set 2 dropped, Whitebeard was bad for like half of the format. And then one guy figured it out, and all of a sudden Whitebeard was goated. That's how I see Vivi. Vivi, in my opinion, out of the box, is weaker than Croc and Isho. I don't think it's weaker than Queen. I think Queen's kind of mid. But I think that there's a hidden strat in this leader that I just don't see yet.
So what I've been...
Also, you said favorite, not strongest, and favorite would be the Ducks. So I'm going to go Vivi. So there's double Vivi.
Damn, that's unfortunate. But before you started streaming, we were actually testing out Vivi, and there's this really interesting thing I've been noticing the Japanese YouTubers doing, and I tried doing it myself, and it's actually insanely good.
4 starter deck Nami.
Well, that I already knew from a long time ago.
That's the wave.
But it's definitely the way. No, Vivi, that effect doesn't require a character on board.
So you can just pay 2 and draw?
So you pay 2 and draw, yeah. And you do that every single turn until you get to Dofi, and then you play the Dofi and bounce whatever they played. And then
until you get to 7-drop Dofi
with the 7-drop Dofi, the bounce 7, yeah. So you play the Dofi, bounce whatever. Then next turn you play the Dofi again, and then give it rush. So now you have 2 7K swings. And then next turn you play Kaido, and they're just losing.
So they're literally just playing blue-red control.
Yeah, and it's actually like I've gone to like 15 card hand. Like it's really insane because you're drawing 2 with this leader every turn.
What do you do against like super hard rush decks like Zoro and shit?
So when it comes to Zoro specifically, you're not wrong. Now there are ways that you can go around rush, but the thing is that you don't necessarily see a deck that fast.
Right, because set 4 is so slow.
It's very, very slow. So Vivi can like get a be advantageous.
So Vivi is literally in Japan. People have stopped using her for the rush, and literally you're just using her as a vanilla leader that says pay 2 draw a card instead of giving.
Just pay 2 draw 1 until you get to that point when you're just 10 every turn, and then oh my god, I swear your turns become so goated because what happens is because you're not attacking their leader, they're not countering out, but they're also not taking a life and gaining cards.
Right.
And so you gain the card, and if they swing at you, you just counter out. So they have to swing 7 or it's just not connecting. And then once you start, you do the 7-drop Dofi, you do another 7-drop Dofi, you're either doing 10 cost Kaido, or you're doing the 8 cost Luffy, and they must deal with that card, or they are never drawing cards from their life ever again.
Oh, because the new one with Banish.
Is Banish, yes. Bro, every turn, it's just pay 8, 2, draw a card, give it rush. So now, instead of them attacking your leader, they have to attack at this giant 9K beat stick, or pay 6 to bottom deck it.
And you have access to the most busted removal spell in the game.
Right.
And you've got the best counters in the game if you choose to run them, and you can just stuff your deck with 2K counters and shit.
And because it's 8, it's gonna be like really weird for a lot of decks to get rid of it, you know?
Yeah.
Like if it's not Red Rock, what are they doing? They can't Dofi it away. They can't bottom deck Mihawk it away.
They can
They
10
have
drop
to do
Kaido,
Kaido,
but then it goes
then
to
who
hand.
cares? You do it again. Like it's been working out. It's actually been working out.
See, but this is what I'm saying with. This is exactly what I'm saying with, even if it's not that strat, right? Which I like. Don't get it twisted. But even if it's not that strat, I think Vivi just has hidden potential that people have yet to fully figure out yet. And it might be that. But that's what I'm saying is there's so much going on with this card that someone will figure out a way to make it busted. It's just not me. I'm just not somebody.
No, it's definitely to be
but
fair.
Dofi still screws you, is what Green Saber said in chat.
Dofi, wait, which Dofi?
I mean, I have to imagine he's talking the purple green.
Or is he talking about the boss monster?
I mean, if he's talking mono, the boss monster. Well, the 10 drop. Well, the 10 drop does hurt you for sure.
Right. Well,
but you can no. But the thing is, if they have sugar on board, your 10 drop doesn't. Your rush doesn't mean
that
shit.
is, yeah. Bro, sugar is like way too goated, to be fair.
Yeah. So like if they 10 drop your board and have a sugar on board, which is kind of their goal. I don't think it's an auto loss or anything though, because you're gonna generate way more advantage than them. Like
hopefully, like at that point, to me personally, I play 4 Red Rocks. Because do well against.
So they go if they freeze if they have a sugar on board and they play 10 drop Dofi, you're not playing your rush just for it to get rested by sugar. You're taking a turn off red rocking Dofi.
Right. And then you can play what you call it? You can play a body
or draw a card.
Like yeah. And then, no, what you call it? So what I like to do.
The problem with Vivi is that sugar is actually busted into Vivi because the leader can never swing into sugar. So if they've stopped your board, anytime you play anything, they just say nope.
So look at Luffy real quick. This is Ethan in chat actually recommended this. I've been testing it out.
It's not on the dev, I don't think. It's an 8-drop 9K with banish, right? That's
no, not that one,
Oh, which one?
It's a 2-cost, the 2-cost Luffy from set 1.
I don't want to look at that card.
Trust me, you're gonna want to.
All right.
So what you do is you pay 2 and you play it, and then you pay another 2, give it rush, draw a card, and then you use the effect to give it 2 Dawn, and now it has rush and it's a 5K.
Okay.
It actually works out a lot better than you think. Because it also forces them, it's kind of like Bonnie, where now it forces them to waste an attack on it as well. And because it has 2 Dawn on it, it can't be a strike attribute character, so it has to be a leader attack.
I don't know if I'm there. I'm not gonna lie.
Look, I'll send you a list, man.
You had me on everything until this Luffy.
Dude, that Luffy worked so well. It does so many BS cheap attacks to like get your opponent to like be distracted on them, so then you could just wallop them with a big boy.
Yeah, but if you swing into them, you're giving them cards. Isn't that the opposite, or is this for a different deck?
No. So what it is, okay.
Okay, so Joe CeeLo just commented, and I love this. Doesn't Brook do the same thing? You just play the 2-drop 2K counter Brook. You play it, you give it 2 Dawn, you pay 2, give it self rush. And yes, it can be KO'd by strike attribute characters. I don't think that's that big a deal. But then you're running a not dead card in your deck, like a not.
Well, you're acting as if we don't run both.
Do you run both?
Yeah.
Send me the list. Oh.
No. The Brook is supposed to be in there. It's just I was looking for it, and I just threw in Sanji.
Gotcha.
But like, why not? Look, let me just send you the list.
Yeah, send me the list. I'll throw it on the stream. Let me take a look.
Okay. Elmo's World. Yeah, also the Luffy, the Luffy sucks up every single turn, while the Brook is, so they have to deal with it.
Oh, I see what you're saying, because the Luffy is relevant even after the turn it's played.
Right.
Yeah, but what about the super spot duck build squadron, huh?
I mean, if we could play it, I'd definitely test it, but it's not in the app, unfortunately.
So, is all that stuff on the sim or on Untap yet?
I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't think anyone even goes to Untap.
So this Sanji should be Brook, that's what you're saying.
Right. Well, no. I just took out a Luffy right now, so the Brook is right there on the bottom left.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah. So it could be Sanji. Could be, who cares about the counter two at this point?
Why
It's
overheat?
just searchable for Nami.
Bounce
So
Nami and no Tama back hand?
bounce. Yeah, exactly. And it's so good because you can use Nami to search for Red Rock.
Oh, yeah, I know that. Animals built for Zoro's busted. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Also, Marco doesn't require a red event, which is so.
I know. I just don't know. Like, I think I'd ever want to discard one of these to keep Marco around.
To be fair, I draw into a lot of overheat. So sometimes it's just so many. Like you know what's the thing? You don't realize how much draw power this deck has until like you really test.
I assume it's a turn 2 deck, right? Because you're trying to BB turn 1.
Yeah, it's an insane turn 2 deck, and then like
if you go turn 1, you just play Nami's. Yeah.
Right. But you really desperately want to go turn 2 because then you're on curve for Kaido play.
Why no 9-drop Mihawk? Is it just that 10-drop Kaido serves the purpose better? You think?
It never like goes away. That's the thing. Like they have to respond it with Red Rock, because if they try to attack into it, you just don't care. At least with Mihawk, they actually have a chance because like King Kong gun is a thing.
There's a lot of dead is a concern for me.
It's a lot of draw power, and the dead like just doesn't matter. I mean,
looks all right. I'm interested in it.
This
for
is
sure.
Inspirational, like we always say, right?
Yeah.
So
no.
fair,
I like it
very quickly, but try it out. See what you like. See what you don't. Switch it up, and then show me your spice.
Can I play this on the sim right now?
Go for it.
No, but like every card of this deck is on the sim.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
This was built on the sim.
Okay.
I can actually there's a way that you can just copy deck lists to clip. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So let me just
see. I think I would. You know what? I think I would want like a draw discard effect to deal with some of this dead. I just don't know what it is. Oh my god! What if you cut Dofi for Sogeking? How important is hitting 7 instead of 6?
So people were actually recommending that, and yeah.
Oh, Joe Silo literally just went in my chat and went, "What about Sogeking?"
Yeah. No. People were recommending it as we were doing Dofi and whatnot, and yeah, Sogeking can work as well.
That's probably what I would do, right?
Especially since it's a counter stat. Yeah, I sent you the list, by the way, so you can just copy that and then import deck.
Import deck from clipboard. Boom.
There you go.
Save.
So yeah, just replace the Dofi
with.
And now I really want to see this game with Sogekingu.
All right, shit, whatever. We'll play one. Why not? I'll play one more. Am I playing you, or should I play a rando and you can?
No, I want to see. I want to see you play a rando.
Okay, one sec. Get myself all set up here.
Also, you will be so surprised how many times I hit that guard.
One guard?
I was just about to say. Yeah.
Like, I kind of want to up this to 2 somewhere.
Yeah, no. You can definitely change some stuff.
Like, just cut one Sanji for one guard point. I think that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Also, like, guard point over... I gotta be real. Guard point over Rad Beam?
You stay at high life, like, very easily. So,
okay.
Yeah. Okay. But if you want to play it that way where it's like, you know... It depends on your playstyle. I stay at, like, 4 life the entire game. And then by the time they actually start catching up... Whoops. No, what? Bro! Oh. I was about to say, I thought it was because you were playing Vivi and it was a bad matchup. No, it's
because I messed up.
Yo, I actually won against BP Kaido with Vivi. It was so funny.
Go second. Nice, I got the choice. This seems okay. I've got the Luffy for turn 2.
You can mulligan that, to be fair. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay. This seems much better, so yeah.
Yeah, way better.
Because I've still got a Brook for turn 2.
Mm-hmm. To be fair, you don't even have to play the Brook. Just activate leader effect and pass. Yep. Choose no turn. Yep, that's it.
So you don't even care. You were talking that early aggro play up, but you just think it's whatever.
So just counter with whatever, or take the life. It doesn't matter.
I think I'd rather take the first life. I really like taking the first life. Oh my god, I'm so happy I did that.
Oh man. Okay. So here, yeah, Nami. Yep.
I have 2. I don't even care.
You can do, yeah, just activate and pass. Yep. Like, look at the hand size already. Oh my!
I'm seeing some stuff. That's for sure.
Man, it's. You can counter out.
I'm gonna too. I think Marco. I don't know how much, because he can't be KO'd by FX. I like Sogeking more. I think I just don't care about Marco right now.
All right.
Because this turn, I'm 3,000 worldsing that.
Yeah. Ah, it's so good, man. Oh my god, it's so good. Like, it was way better than I thought it was gonna be. Alright. So long, Gabe Bowser. And then just leader effect pass. Dumb. This is the most basic bitch thing in the world. And it's like they have to go 7. If they keep clipping you for 5, you just counter out. You don't care. Look at that. Now he's really thinking about it. Like, you want to connect, you're gonna have to swing for 7. No. And now that we're slowly heading towards the top end stuff, yeah, you could just Sogeking this.
I don't even think I want to Sogeking it because that'll put it to hand. I'm just gonna take a turn off the 3,000 worlds it, and then Sogeking next turn.
Yeah, that's fair. And then you got to draw. It's up to you.
Yeah, and I get the draw for sure. And I've got overheat to bounce.
Oh my god! Oh, that's so good. Yep. There you go. This dude must be like so mixed right now. Like, what am I looking at? Now he might even try to like attack big, and if he does, you just like, okay, well. Oh my god! Wait, you can actually Fukuro back to hand.
I'm going to. I just don't think I'm going to here because I'd rather overheat that attack, right? Like I just counter out of this one.
Okay. That's if he.
How important is the starter deck Nami?
You have 3 more.
I don't think he's gonna swing with Fukuro here. He might, but I don't smell it. Now he's gonna go to 7. Yeah, this idiot.
Yeah, this is. Oh no. Bye bye.
So long, Gabe Bowser.
So long, Gabe Bowser.
Now, I could Sogeking this Kuzan, but again, he gets a draw. I want to play the Sogeking, but at the same time, I don't want the draw. So I'm kind of feeling the Red Rock. I'm not going to lie.
Nah, I really think you should Sogeking here.
I do want to get presents at some point, right?
Yeah. Like, yeah, it gets him 1 draw, but who cares? Like, I would have kept that Nami, to be fair.
I honestly thought I had already discarded 2. I was trying to play the Nami right now.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I would have
just
discarded
leader
something
effect.
else.
Maybe you can get another Nami. Oh, you can give it a Sogeking and swing. Yeah, baby. I guess attach 1 to the Sogeking.
No, I've got the guard point up, so I'll just hold it.
Oh,
6 and a 4 is so good.
Yeah, that's amazing. What do we do? We can impact wave. Oh no. All right. Yeah, like this is.
And just do it again next turn.
Yep. Why not? Unless you get a Luffy. If you can get a Luffy, you could just.
Oh yeah, if I can get a Luffy, it's game for sure.
So like you see how just like.
Wait for the Sabo for the other Sogeking? I could, because now I've got 1 Sogeking on board, so it's not all that important.
Oh,
wow.
Just guard point. Oh,
look at that one done.
Oh good. This guy might actually disconnect. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, because now that I've got the 1 Sogeking, I don't mind red rocking and holding the other Sogeking. We'll see what I draw though. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. He can have a card from life. I don't think I care. Alright.
It's so good. Oh my god, bro. Why is this a thing?
Wow, Jag, this deck is swaggy.
Thanks, bro. And it wasn't me. It wasn't just me, though. It was definitely a collaboration of me and chat. Absolutely.
He is getting a lot of draw off me bouncing this Kuzan over and over again. Which
he is. Like. I think like Kuzan is like a pseudo.
I think I just take this one. It's okay.
Yeah, there's two. Oh my god.
I can't get rid of them both. I don't know if I care though.
We care. Yeah, like you're gonna establish so much. I'll fucking do it again. Yo. Yeah, Kuzan and Fujitora definitely hurt you really, really bad. But, I mean, we kind of have 2 10 costs on the board. And
well, I'm a little scared he swings with Kuzan, then plays 10 cost Kuzan, but nope.
No. Well, no, that wouldn't kill him. That wouldn't kill him.
If he swung yeah. Oh, you're right, it wouldn't.
No,
you're
Kuzan
so right.
only pops 5 or less, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking this reduced by 5 because I'm smoking crack.
Counter out of that.
Yeah, I'm just deciding with what. I want to play the Nami.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I don't think I mind blowing a
Really up to
2K. I want to play the Nami.
Yeah. He's trying to kill one of them. But you see, like, the amount of resources. Ugh.
I kind of don't mind taking this, honestly.
I wouldn't.
He's got so much
You're gonna keep
hands.
drawing. You're gonna keep drawing. Like, who cares?
There's one.
Okay.
Sogeking can bounce Sakazuki, yep.
Like, and then you can give the rush to Sogeking.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, they're gonna draw a lot, but bro, you just keep attacking life. Like,
no, what? Fuck life. No board for him.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about conceptually. Like,
yeah.
Obviously, this board you do have to deal with, and then back to hand with you. Yeah, you can get rid of that. Get rid of
probably this, right?
Yeah, you don't need that. You already have your red rocks. And then we just activate lead effect because we're good. And the Nami. Why is it so free? I don't understand. He's gonna take that.
What does this do into blue purple Kaido when it just gets board wiped?
So fun fact, a lot of people do not play the 10 cost board wipe.
Well, a lot of people are bad.
To the blue.
A lot of people are bad.
So the issue is
you should run like right? 2 of it at least in my head.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That's
like it'll come back.
You can't allow like 10 costs. Blue 10 costs is great, but you can't allow Dofi to just fuck you. You know, like you.
Also, now it's searchable, so you can afford to run it as a 1 or 2 of. You know.
Right. But what you call it? If you get board wiped, so what happened to me? I actually did get board wiped at one point. I just played the banished.
You know, why do you run Tama? There are no card effects in the deck that are based on power.
So keep in mind that I'm constantly switching the deck up, and I had Pell, but I just forgot to take out the Otama.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because Tama, I'd like Kaya, honestly, you know.
Yeah, you could. Oh, wow.
I was thinking Red Rock here, but now I kind of want to just do the Luffy.
You might as well, and it gives
the sooner it gets it on board, you know.
Yeah, because he has to deal with it.
I mean, he's got a blocker. Oh well.
Okay, block. You have to block. Like, look at this board presence. You see what I mean? Like,
Kaya, damn, I'm actually on my head. Yeah, because I think Kaya would help you a little more here. Or some other 2K. I'd have to look into it a little.
So you can do Kaya, or if you really want to get spicy, you can do the Mulligan hand.
I actually might do that. The new Jack.
Yeah. Just.
Or no, not Jack. The new
Sasuke.
Yeah, the new Sasuke.
Yeah.
I kind of don't even want to swing, honestly, but I'm going to.
No, just why not?
Well, because cards in hand.
Like he's.
But he's got to counter out of some of this, so it's kind of fine.
Like, these are cheap 6Ks, you know, like.
Yeah. So who even cares that he's getting cards?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, their hand size is going to be just as big as yours, but your board presence will always trounce theirs.
For sure.
And if he even tries to Kuzan here, okay, Red Rock.
Yeah.
Who does he even kill?
I think he kills. Honestly, like, if I'm him, I probably put like a shit ton on leader and swing at Luffy. Killing Luffy is definitely the highest priority. No blocker, counter.
Yep. Deck 2 goated.
Sakazuki with a Luffy, yep. I knew that was coming because I bounced it to hand, so, you know.
Yeah, but, I mean, you know, okay, Red Rock. Then he loses board. You can actually Red Rock, then use Nami to give one of the Usops.
That's the plan. Red Rock away Sakazuki and 7K swing into the Kuzan. That is definitely the plan. That's really annoying, but I have to stop it.
Have to, yeah.
Because otherwise he gets rid of both.
Right.
It's alright, I'll draw a card next turn.
To be fair, though, I probably would have let him kill the first one. Because then...
He discards 2 cards?
He'll discard 2, and then you counter out, yeah.
I'd rather him keep 2 cards in hand than me lose a card on board right now. I think I have to save this Luffy. I have to start doing this.
Yep. I mean, you have another one, so you're fine. Yeah, like, this is just... Oh, too good. To be fair, you can even... Oh, I was going to say, you can even put them on Nami.
Honestly, I should have done that. I should draw a card.
Or you could even draw a card, yeah. That's
now I don't want to, though, because now I kind of want to overheat. No, it's fine. I'll still just draw. Good draw. Good draw. Here, she could have rush, yay.
Yep.
Because I think he counters out of this. Because he either counters out of this or he goes to 1.
Right. So he
And that's why that's why I'd rather have 2 Soga Kings. Because I had 2 Soga Kings, he's still... Oh, that's fine then. He still loses so much hand for me having 2 Soga Kings anyway.
Right.
Now, this turn, he's going to get rid of stuff. There's no way around it. Probably the Soga Kings. But then I play Luffy, give it Rush, right? Or maybe not even. We'll see what he plays. We'll see what he even plays. Might not even need to. He can have that one. He discards 2. And then he can have the other.
Definitely would have just attached everything on leader, to be fair.
He probably has cards he wants to play. Like, he might need to play blockers to not lose. What do you discard? Isho and Garp? Thank God he didn't play that Isho. Holy shit.
Well, no, Isho wouldn't affect you.
It would make me discard 2 cards at random.
Did you have 6?
Oh, right.
You need 6 cards, yeah.
Red Rock down a Sabo? Actually, I don't even... I kind of want to get this Luffy on board.
Yeah, I mean, we just...
But I think it depends on what I draw.
He has to block. I'd just Luffy and...
Yeah, I think so. I'm just concerned. I'm starting to get concerned because I'm getting low hand, but I'm still at 3 life, so I don't even think it matters.
I don't think it matters. You're gonna get another card. There you go.
And he's got to block this.
Right.
Which means he's taking this, so yeah, because he's at 0 life next turn, so it doesn't even matter.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like, what do you do here? Okay, that hurts a little.
Oh, okay. But that's kind of fine, honestly. He still loses the Sabo, or he goes to 1, which is also fine, yeah. And now next turn, that's actually fun, even better for me, because now next turn I Red Rock the Sabo and win.
Yeah, and then you just win.
Unless he plays more blockers.
Oh, he has to.
Hopefully he has them. I will say if he puts everything on leader, he can get rid of my Luffy, which would be really annoying. But then if he does that, I win, right? Because if he puts everything on leader, I can protect the Kaido from the second swing, just barely, and then I Red Rock the blocker in game. And he's got to get this to at least 13 in order to kill the Luffy. Guaranteed kill the Luffy with what's in my hand, and he doesn't even know that. Thoughts on Blue Impel Luffy in here as a finisher? You don't need it. It's too dead.
Yeah.
You don't need more dead cards, and it's worse than all of the other stuff. Because you got to think, it's the same as Soga King. I play Soga King, I bounce something, and then give it Rush anyway.
We super take that.
Oh, yeah. Great.
Oh, no.
I had to check. It doesn't bounce Sabo.
Yeah.
I think I stopped this one.
It's up to you. Yeah.
There's just no reason to take it.
Yeah, there's blockers. Ooh.
I think I just win, right? But, well, we'll start with this. If he blocks this, then I just put it all on Luffy. Yeah, because now this is 13. And
you can click each one instead of doing one by one.
I know. I always forget that shit. Yep.
There you go. Yeah, so there's the deck.
He's trying it again. All right. I have to stop after this one. I think I keep this.
Yeah.
It's got Luffy and Red Rock. It's got a
time cost. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a really good curve.
And you can you're going second, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that turn 2 play, you could do the Luffy thing that I was talking about.
Yeah, I could. I don't even know if I want to.
That's up to you.
It gives them cards. This is probably my least favorite engine in the deck, honestly. It just gives them cards. See, I'd rather counter out of this right now. No, I want to take the first. I like taking the first.
Okay.
Because doing this Luffy thing gives them cards. I kind of wish this was a 2K counter.
It's such a cheap attack that, like, to cheese them getting a card off of it.
It does also bait their leader swing, though.
Right. Like, and that's another thing. It just forces them to get rid of it. They have to do it. Or they don't, and then you just...
And this guy can't get rid of it, so the leader swings into it.
Right.
I mean, nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, but, the odds of that happening.
Yeah.
And actually, that's kind of
Sasuke or Kaya instead of SR Luffy. Definitely Sasuke instead of the Otama.
So you forced an impact wave. He doesn't get to keep it.
It's my aggro nature to add DS to the deck. What the fuck is D? Oh, DS.
The
double strike. Got
it.
Double strike, which I think in this game is double attack.
So
3,000 worlds.
Sans and Senkai, yeah. And leader effect. Yep. Pay us. So he really should be playing Kuzan here to get like if he plays like anything other than
And
that.
that's fine because I have Sogeking.
Right. Anything. Oh, he's gonna play Kuzan. Okay.
I have to take this.
Hmm.
See, yeah, I really think this would be better served as just another 2K counter, honestly.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I agree. It was
Kind
cool.
of
It was a
Marco,
cool
too.
thing.
I don't know how I feel about Marco.
Oh, we Sogeking this.
Do we
Let's go.
Sogeking it or do we Red Rock? No, we just Sogeking.
No, Sogeking. Like, what value is he gonna get from replaying it? We just keep Sogeking it back to him.
All right, I have to discard 2 cards.
You can get rid of one Luffy.
I don't want
One
an
8-cost
overheat.
Luffy.
I have 2 overheats, so there's too many. I think I'd rather get rid of a 10-cost Kaido than another 8-cost
Yeah,
Luffy.
yeah, go for it.
Because the Banish, I think, is really fucking goated. And I've got the Red Rock and the Sogeking, so I don't really mind. Because this turn he just replays Borsalino, right?
Yeah, and then we just replay Sogeking, bounce it. Now both of them have, one has Rush, the other one. Counter 2. All right. Yeah, that sucks.
That's okay. It does suck, but I don't want to put that back in his hand anyway, so...
No, we have to Red Rock that this turn.
You think so?
Yeah, I do. Something that big we can't deal with.
I kind of want to save Red Rock for Kuzan. But I'll trust your insight.
I really feel like, yeah. Like, I mean, if he plays Kuzan, he plays Kuzan, but... there's Nami, nice. I got a bro.
Only target. Oh, Red Rock was a target.
Oh, yeah.
Whoops,
We could have
fucked
gotten
up.
Red Rock.
Oh,
No, happens.
Oh well.
Yeah, that would have been actually super goated.
New to the deck, nothing you can do.
Yeah, new to the concept of searchable Red Rock, to be fair.
Yep. Ooh, I definitely don't know how I feel about Overheat yet either.
Overheat, like here's the thing, like you can just easily stuff the entire deck with just counter 2s because they're forced to play this way, right? So Overheat really is just like a cool accoutrement to the deck if you don't have a top end, because there are moments, even with all the draw in this deck, all you see is all your counter 2s and you don't have a play. And if you don't have a play, you just lose.
If you don't have a play, you just draw until you have a play. That's funny.
Okay.
I think I just 8-drop Luffy here.
Yep.
Get the ball rolling.
Yeah, the time has come. Now he has to deal with board.
Because he 2Ks counters out of this. That works too.
Okay.
Because I'm not overheating.
Now we block. Fukuro, yep. Pass. Okay.
Oh, that sucks. Sorry, Nami.
Mhm.
Interesting.
As he realized he needs to start getting a bit more aggressive.
I think I should take that one. I want my other Sogeking.
Okay.
That's not good. I have to Red Rock.
Yeah. Sucks, but whatever, it happens.
And then we'll just go to 8 here.
Kuzan?
Probably Kuzan, right? I don't really care about the Borsalino too much.
Like, the whole point of EV is you have to make sure your board's established.
Yeah. Next turn, either 10-drop or 8-drop.
Oh. Okay.
It's kind of okay, though. Next turn, I'm probably going to play 10-drop, so I think I just lose the Sogeking here. See, this is what I'm saying. This is my concern. Shit ton of this in hand, I can only play 1 a turn.
Yeah, very true.
I don't know how I'm feel about this card. It's not that it's bad. I just don't know if I need it at 4. Because Sogeking and Kaido are the engine. I might want to put this to 2 for something else that gives me removal. Maybe. I don't know. Something to think about.
What are your thoughts?
9-cost Mihawk could be one, for example.
Okay.
I cut 7-cost Dofi, so 7-cost Dofi could be one.
Yeah, that definitely, you can slow them down with it.
I'll take this one. See, because now I'm like straight losing.
Yeah.
Because I think what's going to happen here is I'm going to play this Kaido and just instantly lose. We'll see, but I don't think I care if that's in his hand. We'll do this and this. Because I think he just wins right now from via going wide.
Counter hand. Counter 2, counter 2. Yeah.
8? Well, that was a troll number to go, but...
Okay.
7, I have to take this. And he just wins. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Look at that. I saw all 4 of this game. All right, best 2 of 3. Let's see how I can do it better. Definitely something I'm going to be experimenting with, though. I like this build a lot.
Cool. Oh, you can establish your Namis early.
I don't think I care. Okay. No, these cards in hand and a Red Rock, I think this is keepable. I think Red Rock is primarily what I'm looking for here. Red Rock, right. Sogeking, that kind of stuff.
Maybe you can also bump up the 3,000 Worlds. Only play it at 2.
Yeah, that would be good. That'd be good. Cutting 2 of the 8 drop for 2 more 3,000 Worlds, I'd be really into. Because that card is also goated.
Yeah, especially against black. Okay.
Whatever.
So Nami draw?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why he's swinging for 6 when he knows.
Because it's better to swing for 6 than to swing for 5 because he's making 4 cost plays. You know what I mean?
Mm. Fair.
So yeah, I just don't even want to make the Luffy play. I don't want to give him a card.
Well, you can just play the Luffy and just leave it there.
I don't really want it on board.
No, I'm saying when he swings a Kuzan, you can go after it afterwards.
I see. Yeah, I guess. Fair enough. I've got Overheat bouncing Nami this turn. That's pretty good.
He'd have to get rid of Nami immediately. Which is like really cringe if he does. Yeah, I think the only thing that sucks, and now what I'm going to say is something ultra specific, but it can't happen. The only thing that sucks about Sogeking is just like, when you're going second, you're playing it off curve. So if they do play something that's 7, you miss out on that. Comparably,
I hear that. I think 7 isn't too relevant to number in set 4. It's not irrelevant.
Right, which is why I'm saying it's something ultra specific. You can count around with the Luffy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, we just need to keep that life high. That's how I play this deck. Because if they do start putting beaters, we can soak up that damage until we find the out.
I think I'm going to take this one, though, because I don't want to counter out with Sogeking right now. Could bounce the Kuzan, honestly. That's not even terrible. Because I think this card might die right now.
Fair, yeah.
It might not, though. But bouncing the Kuzan...
Well...
No, because if I bounce the Kuzan, next turn I play the Sogeking, but he's also getting hand advantage. He's got such a bigger hand than me.
Well, you can then use the...
Oh, do I just use this to bounce the Nami? Right now?
You can do that as well.
No, because I'm going to play one. I'm just going to keep it.
That's what I'm saying. Keep it so that you can use the overheat right now. Yeah. and now you have another overheat. I don't know. I mean, like bouncing the Kuzan. Wait, let me see the trigger on overheat real quick.
It's
four
four
of us,
less.
right?
It's not active. Yeah.
Yeah. So you could have.
See, yeah, there goes the
Oh,
Luffy,
yeah.
and now the fact that that Kuzan is there is kind of fucking buns. But I guess I just play Nami and Sogeking this turn.
Which John you have? You have 8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Like I'm not blowing
yeah,
my
you
gum
bounce.
this turn.
No, no, no,
I could
bounce
play
the
this
Kuzan.
Luffy and pass, but I don't think it's really worth it. Dump. I honestly kind of just want to dump this overheat. I think I'm going to.
That's fine. Yeah.
Don't need more
Sanji,
Luffy.
nice.
So yeah, the strat is just go super wide against this deck. It's a very smart strategy.
Yep.
I personally
This is
care
why I
more
feel
about it
like
being 6K
Luffy-
versus a 7K. Having a counter stat and having the draw 2 discard 2 in a deck with so much dead is really good though. I don't know.
Yeah. Like, you do draw into a lot of Luffys, but I really believe that that 8 cost Luffy should be a 4 of. You have to make sure that you're banishing their life. That's how this deck works, you know? Being able to make sure they don't get the cards. Because you're already making them get the cards by playing stuff like Sogeking and Luffy. That's a card. See, now he has to pitch a shit ton or take the banish.
Yeah, but
And he
taking
has
one
to-
banish isn't that big a deal, and then this card's really easy for
Yeah.
him to deal with. Like this card's
mean-
definitely going away next turn.
I mean, having double Kuzan, that's why we're going to increase the Santen Sakai up.
Yeah. It might be cutting
Just think that the
overheat
trigger-
instead of cutting this though. Because overheat seems very, very mid in my opinion.
That's fine, but like I said, I really feel like the engine is that Luffy, the big Luffy.
Yeah. So, but if we were to, like, I might just cut overheat altogether because I'm currently at 3, right? Or did I cut one for? I might have already cut one for another guard point. If I did
Yeah.
that, then what I would do is just cut the 2 for 2 more of the 3,000 worlds. If I didn't, I'll cut 3 for 2 more 3,000 worlds and 1 more guard point, and I think I'm there.
So Skimmy says the Robin and Brook shit end up being too mid. So no, it's the thing is that that's really cool, but it's a separate play style, deck choice that you would want to make. The issue with Robin and Brook is it's a 2-card combo that, you know, if you don't see, it's very mid by itself. And then when you do it, it's still one of those combos where it's like, I gotta play this, pray it doesn't get blown the fuck up next turn, and then I can make my cool shit. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So, or you could do it all in one turn, but the amount of dawn, like that's a full 10 cost turn to pop like a 6,000.
Yeah.
Which is cool, but Jet Pistol also exists. You know what I mean? Like, it gets the same job done. Also, KOing kind of sucks in this meta. Kind of. It's not dead, but it's very clear that bouncing and bottom decking is like the best removal you could be having right now, especially when Sabo exists. I also low-key like promo Blue Law. Oh yeah, that is an interesting card that you could play in this deck.
Yeah, no
wouldn't have
counter stat.
burns.
I don't think it's better than any of the other stuff that with no counter stat, and no counter stat is too much.
The issue is that you need to like consistently be controlling, and you don't care about their life
Yeah.
yet. And you're giving them the card where Luffy banishes
See,
the
yeah,
card.
this is too much. Like he just goes so wide, I can't fucking deal with it. Hopefully this Luffy lives, but no, I think he just gets socketed right now. Oh yeah, see? Oh god.
No, then we just play more controlling pieces so that Kuzan doesn't live. Always bounce Borsalinos and whatnot. Damn, what do we bounce, right? It's so cringe.
Probably
you know,
Kobe and a
have to be-
Kuzan, and then we swing into the other Kuzan with a 7K.
So maybe swing with the yeah. No, that's it. That's it. And then that into that, and then he freaking counter 4,000. Yeah,
Mhm.
that, and that is the way of the world.
See, yeah, this sucks. This is an auto. This instantly became an auto loss. I like the concept. The build is just not there yet. There's a lot to be done.
Okay.
Guard point and overheat might both be unplayable
Okay.
because of the way the deck plays. You use all 10 Dawn too frequently if you're running 4 Kaido and 4 Luffy. Because I have to take this now, and that's so telling. Because he just goes 2 on a brand new, 2 on a brand new. That's what he's been doing all game.
Yeah, so it suffers the whiteboard. Also, to be fair, bouncing Kuzan is like the worst thing in the world, right? I mean,
Yeah.
So that sucks. So yeah, no, just more 3,000 Sanzen Sakais. I said 3,000 Sanzen Sakais. More 3,000 worlds. Like I said, it's an interesting concept. I like it. It's pretty cool. It's definitely something that clearly needs work.
See, he immediately figured out how to play against it, and now I lose instantly. No. Let's see what he plays for 3. Yeah, Kobe. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, I mean.
And look how dead my hand is, you know?
Yep. Fair.
Okay, well, we'll see what we can do.
I mean.
And he KO'd a card, so actually I don't get anything. He played Kobe.
So yeah, I'll play devil's advocate real quick. To be fair, like it's one of those things where it's like in a best of 1, right? That matters.
Yeah, but the people figure out what's up with it immediately, and then it doesn't.
So what would you change?
Boom, boom. For starters, boom.
Okay.
Actually, maybe not Marco. Maybe not Marco.
I'm like, bro, never leaves. That's really important.
I think his on play is too important.
Just play like maybe more events. Maybe what's the blue Gum Rain?
No, don't play. I wouldn't play that.
Really?
Discarding 1. Discarding 1 is bad. I don't care.
In VV that draws like a trillion.
And my opponent has more cards in hand than me. It's still bad. Yeah, you draw a trillion, but your opponent has just as much hand value as you.
Okay.
Honestly, the Sogeking might need to be the Dofi because of the 7k body.
Yeah.
The 7k body might be too important.
But yeah. You can still run like 2 Sogekings, but to be fair, like that's why Dofi is like it's really menacing because you don't have to waste that extra Dawn, and then when you have a Nami on the board, you can just use her effect to make it 8k, and that's a huge difference, right? Like that means that you have to do counter 2000 twice, no matter what.
Around a search term, we'll search for that exact word. So on play. Oops. Come on, game, please.
Interesting. What are you looking for?
I did it twice, apparently.
Yeah.
Is it this one?
That ain't no bracket. Yep, there it is.
Okay. It's stupid. He's got after other search options are currently on KO, trigger, activate, end of turn, blocker, rush, counter, on block, and on attack, but not on fucking play.
But what are you looking for? Like just on play stuff?
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking in general.
Yeah, that's the thing. The red stuff is like it's a little weird. You could be doing like some of the like so there was this one thing that I was theorizing. That Zoro is garbage. There was one thing that I was theorizing, like if you try to do like, you know how Zoro always does like the 1-cost build?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like you could like kind of do 1-cost build just to like have board and constantly refill your hand and stuff like that, so that you can, so that if they try to go wide board at you, they can't like get away with it as frequently. Because yeah, brand new and just putting 2 Dawn on it, that's really cheesy.
This would be really good. Then again, now that I cut my entire event lineup.
Events, yeah. You'd play both Scarian, what, the Dofi and the Sogeking? I really like Dofi.
How about 4-drop Mihawk?
The
4-drop Mihawk could be used to fix your hand, because you can give it rush the turn you play it.
That's a lot, though. That's a 7-cost play, unless you have Nami on the board.
Then it's still a 6-cost play.
Wait, what happened?
I said even then it's a 6-cost play.
So
right, yeah, exactly. I definitely run 4 Sasuke instead of 4 Otama, for sure.
Fair. Yeah, you can't like brick up too much. So then you can then put Dofi over Sogeking.
could. Still tricky, honestly. I don't think I like the Luffy.
Then take it out.
I just don't know. I don't necessarily know what for. I don't know if I want more counter 2s. Like, I kind of want more counter 2s, but I think what I want more is...
Because the thing is, you can't visualize Sasuke as a counter 2, right? That's
Right.
a playable counter 2.
You can still visualize it as counter 2.
No, I'm saying, like, in terms of, I don't know, like, the way you would look
I kind of want to test Sanji's peel off. I'm not even going to fucking lie to you.
I mean, it's up to you, yeah. I mean, you're a 5-life leader, so that's actually not the worst idea in the world.
Well, let me tell you why. Because what happens is you go... It's for your early turns, right? No, because you want to be playing 3,000 worlds. Maybe pistol.
Jet pistol's kind of weirdly cringe.
Well, no, because the goal here, right? The goal here is turn 1, draw 2. Turn 1, draw 2. Turn 2, draw 2. Turn 3, 3,000 worlds, draw 2. You can also go jet pistol, draw 2.
Okay. Okay.
Then turn 4, either red rock, draw 2, or Doflamingo.
All right.
And then next turn it's Doflamingo and Rush, or it's Monkey and Rush, or it's just Kaido flat out.
Go for it. Try it out.
I don't think it needs to be at 4.
It's just like
Jet pistol at 2.
This is getting way more bricky now. You know what I mean?
Jet pistol at 2, and then I need 4 of something else, so maybe that Mihawk. I kind of like this.
That's fair.
Because you use Mihawk and Sasuke to fix if you need to, or maybe this should just be Kaya. No, it should be Mihawk. It should be Mihawk. Kaya's a neg 1. You don't want a neg 1.
Yeah, but this dude's a 4. That's really big. I mean, you know, to look at it, like, you could say you could be playing that and a red rock in the same turn. That's kind of cool, but I think that's like the only real synergy. Everything else is locked out if you try to play that Mihawk. And like every turn matters in terms of playing a giant. So I don't know. I guess for versatility.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it at all, honestly.
Okay. So
it's just some thoughts.
You get bored, play this next. Oh.
Sanji's could be neat for early game for 5 Dawn leader effect and Sanji's peel off.
I'll definitely test this out, Scarian. This man with the gym base. I never think Scarian playing blue. Jeez Louise, this man.
Is he telling you to play Jinbei? 4-drop?
Well, yeah, but no, it was just a Dofi list. So it's not like...
Gotcha.
You know. Jinbei's cool, though. I like Jinbei. Let's see. So...
You know, this wouldn't be too bad.
I don't know about that card, to be fair. Yeah, it is draw power, don't get me wrong, but it's also really stupidly cringe. That could just be a counter, too.
Be neat.
I'm telling you, Gum Gum Rain. Like, slip in at least 2 Gum Gum Rain. All right,
I'll cut the jet pistol for the Gum Gum Rain. Fine.
Yeah, you have so much brick, bro. Like,
but Gum Gum Rain's fucking trash, dude.
But when they do 7, then yeah, you know, you could like Gum Gum Rain and get rid of like the 3 Kaidos in your hand. V2, I love it.
Honestly, I still kind of want this card to be Mihawk.
Then do Mihawk. Doesn't have to be.
I think bottom decking is more important than bouncing, and 8 is such a not important number to be hitting. I know that's the 12k body, but
it's the body.
Right. I don't think I care about a 12k body because you're supposed to be removing everything. So yeah, I am going to switch to that to Mihawk. Because the amount of bounce I do is what I feel like is really crippling me. Yeah. Because they just have so much hand.
It really depends on what you're bouncing. Like, you were going up against like Uzan,
Lucci, yeah,
shit like that, right?
Yeah, but a lot of decks run a shit ton of on plays, matter. You know.
No, it does. Well,
if we up the Gum Gum Rains, we could justify the peel offs. Yo, he really wants me to put in this peel off.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you're gonna put peel off, then you must put Gum Gum Rain, right? Like, that's an... Yeah,
if I put in peel off, if I kind of get the Gum Gum Rain, you know what I mean?
Right. But like, what are you gonna take out for peel off?
No, it'd be this Mihawk.
Yeah, do it then. Because then you have more events for Marco as well.
All right.
Yeah, let's have some fun.
All right. So, well, I do have to get off, sadly.
Yeah. But at least, you know.
I was supposed to 45 minutes ago.
Hold on, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't.
Don't. Not moving. You can take this picture.
Yeah, boy.
Are you gonna play this now?
No, I'm fucking
Okay.
starving, bro.
Feel
I
that.
gotta get my fair share of food and hentai in me.
Oh.
Sauce.
Yeah, give me the sauce. Share the sauce, please.
After stream, I got you.
On stream,
Moon-
baby. Let's go. What's
Yo,
Twitch gonna
this
do?
man. I'm not. Jeez, I forgot this guy's name, but he was a big Twitch streamer that just straight up started putting Pornhub on his Twitch stream and
That's
did not
fucking
get banned.
wild. That's fucking wild. All right,
Yeah, that
well,
was
thanks for being with us,
crazy.
Jag. Thank you guys for joining me for what was originally Nami testing and turned into some wild VV shenaniganry. I will be streaming again at some point this week. Follow Facebook and such and Discord. Join my Discord. It's all the links are in the bio. And I will talk to you guys later. Thanks, Zionis.
Take care, man.
Later.
Yeah, nah, I'm good. You can follow me whenever. All right.
yeah,
bye.
follow Stickhead. For sure, follow Stickhead. I would raid him.
All
but
right.
who can I raid? Is there anyone I can raid? I can raid
Yeah,
Stickhead.
no, raid someone else because I am gonna.
There's no one
in
else.
the next 5 minutes. Oh well.
So I'm
okay.
raiding you anyway. There you
No,
guys go.
oh my god. Well, okay, I'm gonna give closing arguments. So sure.
There you
I
go.
guess.
Closing arguments. You guys can watch that if you want. Raid now. All right.
Thanks. Man.
Peace out, guys.
Take care.